Welcome to Nigga the Can I Talk, Dub Right Side HLD. We be back in 1 minute. Yeah, welcome to Nigga Can I Talk. Let me talk. They don't want to never let me talk, but I'm going to get it in one kind of way. You know what I mean? Dub in the building early today. You know, HLD, I don't know where that nigga at. Lord, whatever he at, let him stay. Him and his loud ass microphone.
Hey man, what's going on, Lou? Salute to the people, man.
Ain't too much nothing, man. There's a lot going on in boxing.
Talk to me. What you got for me
There's
today?
a lot going on in boxing, dog. You know, you got Crawford.
It's hit or miss right now for me. It's hit or miss.
You know, you got Crawford, you got Tank, you got WBO announcing about Keyshawn, you got Carmel and my man what's my guy name? Oh my God. Scooter Davis beefing. I'm like, oh man, that's what I'm talking about. The young niggas beefing.
What they beefing about?
Carmel told Scooter Davis for no, he just jumped on him and say it's levels to this. Scooter said, I want to find out then.
But hold on, what Scooter Davis, don't he fight at what he fight at 154 or something?
Scooter Davis fight at 135.
Okay, I'm out of order. Okay. Yeah. All right. I ain't mad at that. Shit, get the smoke.
Me, but they ain't Mayweather gonna let that happen. Scooter gonna bang that little nigga
ass. Hey, Scooter Davis can fight though. But
exactly.
My thing is they so young, neither one ain't been tested by any of their competition yet. So
exactly.
Like we really don't know what they're gonna be yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if they start, in the building. Shout out to my sister Tony K. Salute, big sis. Shout out to L'Original in the building. Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, man, they beefing early, champ.
It's a good thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
But hey, it's just more opportunity for them to build a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point in time, I think they both have opportunity to become champion in the division. So at some point in time, they're gonna end up facing each other. But Carmel, Carmel, don't he fight at like 126 right now?
I don't know. That nigga weight fluctuates.
Yeah,
he be fighting at 160, little big ass nigga.
Look, he a short, chubby dude, huh?
Stalky nigga. Yeah, he's a little short, stalky dude. You know, Tony said, let's make it happen in shark season.
Hey, well, like I said, now I want to say the sooner the better, but the thing is, if they do fight early, then you have a chance for that to be a trilogy. Lou, what's the last good trilogy we seen?
Good trilogy?
Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder? That was the last night.
Yeah.
Maybe Bivol and Beterbiev, if that happened again.
I don't want to see that no more. Beterbiev started to show his age.
Yeah. Bivol, he the one having surgery, so you never know how that might play out.
Yeah. Yeah, he said Camille at 135 too. See, yeah, let it happen. Look, Camille even told who was it? Was it Jaleel Hackett or somebody else at level 2 this? This little nigga bucking on everybody.
He said that to Jaleel?
Yeah.
Now Jaleel, he way too big, but hey man, I like what Jaleel doing. You heard they say they trying to make the fight with Xander Zayas in Puerto Rico.
Saying the name wrong. Saying the name wrong. You know his name is not Xander Zayas.
What's his name?
He's the most overhyped fighter in boxing mankind history besides Edgar Berlanga and Jaime McGill. That's how you announce it, Xander Zayas.
Okay. Hey, I'm
Hey,
just
look,
saying.
if HLD was on here, oh man, all hell will break loose.
Hell will break loose. You already know that it'll get crazy here quick. Look, once you
hit the
bring up
like
Xander
button.
or you bring up Tio, it's gonna be over.
Hit the like button, subscribe to both channels, Dub Right Side and Rebuttal Entertainment. We're going to just talk about what's going on in boxing in general. Crawford getting pulled over by them boys. You know, you up this high and they can bring you back down so quick. So quick. You know, the boys can do that real quick. We're going to talk about the WBO making T.O. Keyshawn Davis #1 for that WBO strap. That's in the works. You know, we're gonna talk about Devin Haney working out. He trying to get a left hook, it's a power hook, but is it too little, too late? You know, there's a lot going on. We're gonna talk about my favorite fighter, Keith One-Time Thurman,
Shout out
and
to Sometimes.
the Tower Inferno. You will call him what you want. Sometime, one time, once upon a time, he gonna be fighting this time.
Hey, that fight right around the corner too.
Yeah, Keith Thurman back in action. You know, sports. We got sports prediction in the building. You know, so we got a lot of people coming up in here. This week, what do you think about the Terrence Crawford situation?
Man, I saw the footage.
Mm-hmm.
What like you pulling these folks over for a traffic stop supposedly? Why are you pulling your gun on the man? What's the point? Like they told you we got a registered weapon in the car. Like what's the point? What's the point of pulling your gun? You as a police officer, you're supposed to be de-escalating the situation, and that's literally escalating the situation. So, you know, I mean, it's an unfortunate situation that how that played out. But just the good thing is, man, nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy went down. Man, hey, it's a good thing. But as far as the results, but man, I don't understand the whole escalation of that because, man, the man, he just got the key to the city. He just had a parade, right? I'm like, what are we doing? Okay, they said, okay, good. The cop that pulled Bud over being investigated by Internal Affairs. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
They need to be held accountable.
Well, what they said was, they said Bud was reckless driving. You know, he might have been tipsy or something, who knows. They pulled him over. The security guards told him he had his gun, but they say Bud's gun was on the floor. And that's when they seen the gun and pulled the gun out. That's allegedly, that's what they say. You know, but you know, every time the police talk, that don't mean it happened that way.
Right.
You know, but you just got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. See, I tell people all the time, being from DC, they set you up with them laws. The right to carry and all these things like in Texas, the right to carry state and all them, they set you up with them laws so they can put them hot balls in your ass. You know. But I applaud Bud for doing what you're supposed to do. Follow directions. You got a gun in the car, the motherfucker got his gun pointing at you, follow directions.
Put your hands in the air.
Not end it.
That's what I said. Put your hands in the air, stick your hands out the window. I don't want no smoke, bro. Right. I don't want no smoke.
None at all. Nigga, they just gave me the key to the city and they got my hands in the air, waving like I just don't care. 2 cents in the building, driving reckless with 4 niggas and the guns in the car. Yeah. No, what? I don't even want to start nothing. I ain't even gonna get on it, man.
No, say what you gonna say. I want to hear it.
No, because it's people for other channels. I ain't even gonna get into it, man. You know what I mean? I see stuff on Twitter and stuff like that, man. You know, because there's a lot of people that say they're not a fan of man, they're a fan of sport of boxing, but their action shows differently. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, I feel you.
Their action shows differently.
I ain't mad at all I'm saying. Well, hold on. What you mean? You gotta tell me. Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you off camera.
I will talk about it. We'll talk about it. But
yeah.
At the end of the day, man, like I said, just shout out to Bud. Great parade. I got a few clips of the parade. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother D-Ray. D-Ray, he there. You know what I'm saying? In Omaha, so he got a chance to go. And yeah, man, hey, it looked like it was a great event. It looked like it was a spectacular event. So shout out to him.
Yeah, Miss Sexy came on here yesterday, said your girl went and treated her. Monica
was in Omaha?
Went, yeah.
Okay.
It took her.
Well, hey, shout out to them for going, man. Hey, I hope they had a good time. Hey, what else?
Thomas Hill say, I'm off camera. Hell, tell me then. I tell my little brother a lot of stuff, man, off camera. Y'all just don't know, man. We talk a lot. We used to talk a lot, but he's too big time for me now.
It ain't nothing like that. Just shout out to Uncle Shelton. Like, shout out to my sister Queen.
Bud should want all the smoke.
Well, that's the wrong type of smoke to want right there. Okay, Uncle Shelton, you out of order with that. That's the wrong type of smoke to want.
The beautiful Queen. Hey, Queen, what's going on, Miss Lady?
Shout out to my sister Queen, man.
Y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to both channels, HLD, Lord knows where he at. But we just talking a little bit of boxing. Y'all want to talk, put it in the comments. Me and Doug will answer y'all questions as best as our ability. But, we talk about Brother Crawford, and we glad he's okay. Film station in the building, my guy. What's up, champ?
Hey, look, I gotta ask you this. So it came out. They said that that Canelo had to have elbow surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you make of that? What do you think he was injured during the fight? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason he lost.
Because his elbow was bad. He had a bad elbow.
Oh my God. But I'm gonna be serious. A lot of dudes always go to these fights injured. Because I'm not turning down $150 million. I don't give. My arm could be broke. I'm still fighting.
He said broke.
That motherfucker can be broke, dude. I'm still fighting for that 150. All of a sudden, elbow surgery. Yeah, Queen. That's how I be. Manny Pacquiao, all of a sudden his shoulder surgery, the water healed his shoulder. I can go on and on about all this.
When Lomachenko lost Tio, what happened? He had to have surgery. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I was listening to Bud. He was talking to Andre Ward, and I think this is true more than it's not. I don't think no fighter ever go into a fight 100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Bud was just kind of saying, man, I don't remember the last time I was fully healthy going into a fight. That's what training camp do to you. So
yeah,
it is what it is. Everybody.
She said he lined his ass off. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe that was the reason, though. Maybe that was the reason.
Did you see what Ronnie Shields said about Canelo?
I heard some of it. He said he knew Canelo was done. He said blood skills and something else he said.
He said he was too fast for him. But
skills.
But the thing we've been talking about, Canelo don't fight behind his jab no more. The man, he don't jab at all.
And that was Ronnie Shields said. He can't remember last time he seen Canelo throw a jab anymore.
He don't.
And exactly.
Ronnie said, according to Ronnie said, hey, the end is near for the man. The end is near.
Yeah.
I say that respectfully.
It come point in time, Canelo should have got rid of his trainer like seven fights ago. Once he lost to Bilber, he should have got rid of him. Yeah.
And go to who?
It got somebody. He teaches them the same damn thing. He don't throw 3 punches now. I mean, he should have got rid of it even though so. Let him stay in there as a manager or something. That's his guy. But no more, training day is over.
Yeah, you're right.
Training day is over, man.
I just don't know who he would go with. Go ahead.
Hustle Man in the building. What's up? You know, what's going on with you, champ? Y'all, you know, I don't know, man. There's a lot going on with the elbow surgeries and all this stuff all of a sudden when you lose, man. But hey, you know it ain't gonna come out of Canelo mouth.
Man, if you would have said, I don't speak Spanish well enough to understand it anyway, so I don't know if I understand what he was saying. Respectful, I said it respectful, but nah.
You know, it ain't coming out his mouth, man. But you know, that's what he got to do. That's what he got to do. You know, y'all just getting in here, hit the like button, subscribe to both channels, whatever y'all want to talk about. But look interesting, man. I'll pull it up. And we'll talk about it, man. You know, but we're just gonna talk about some of the shit that's going on in boxing right now. Like Doug's favorite guy, Turkey Out of Sheep, saying fuck all them sanctioning bodies.
How is that my favorite guy? What are you talking about?
I always blame stuff on you and HLD. Ring Magazine is going to be the belt, and that's the way it's going to be. What do you think the other sanctioning bodies thinking, Doug?
Yeah. The other sanctioning body probably don't care too much about him saying that, simply because as long as they getting their 3%, it is what it is. That's what they worry. They're more worried about their 3% than anything else. And if he want to try to do something like that, my thing is for you to get the Ring Magazine belt, or there was a time where the Ring was really considered the lineal champion title. You know what I'm saying? And it had to be the number 1 versus the number 2 guy of the division fighting each other. That's how you would get that belt. Well, now, what you just gonna have people competing for that belt? Because folks still gonna try to go out there and be champions. And if you paying them, you saying that the WBC, that belt don't mean anything no more. Well, how we gonna figure out who gonna be fighting each other? Are we gonna go straight off your rankings? Like, I understand the man want to try to monopolize things, but honestly, I think this goes, and I understand we always talked about, you know, do the belts matter? Y'all will tell me they don't. I always say they do. Are there too many belts in the sport? All those kind of things. But we done kind of got to a point now where, hell, if you fight for the like we talking about Keyshawn Davis, when he move up in the weight class, now he getting ranked in the top of a division or in a sanctioning body. You know what I'm saying? So he can make the other big fights. If you just gonna go by the Ring Magazine belt, how we gonna? I don't know. That's a touchy one right there. I don't think they care though. I don't think none of the other sanctioned bodies really give a damn about that.
No,
they gonna keep doing what they do.
That's the fighters drop them belts.
But so everybody just dropping all their belts to fight for the ring belt.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think that's going to happen. But the Boston Scholar, this guy is me. The algorithm said, "Whatever if you're talking about me, yeah, I did say it, and I wasn't the one that said it. Tim Bradley said it. So freshen up on your boxing. Listen, open your fucking ears. Tim Bradley said it, and I just repeated it. So what's the problem? What's the problem?
Shout out to my brother, the Scholar, man. Salute to the Scholar.
I mean, the Scholar started to sound like a little. Let me stop. But yeah,
I wouldn't want to. Go ahead.
I don't know, man. I don't think they're going to be dropping no belts for no damn Ring belt. Ring Magazine is still a magazine to me. It ain't even a belt. That's how I look at it.
That's what I was saying.
I did say it. What I supposed to bite my? Yeah, I said it. What's wrong with it? Said you scared? Is Buzz Crawford scared to fight Dave Benavidez? Nigga, he moved up to fight Canelo. So what's the difference? You niggas are like a bunch of pussies, man. What's wrong with y'all? It's boxing. He moved up to fight the same size nigga. Get out of here, man. Go on somewhere, man. You showing what you are, champ. But I don't know, Doug. If Turkey have it his way, it only would be the Ring Magazine, and then they gonna have when that TKO shit supposed to start.
I had no clue. I don't know, man. I ain't seen nothing. They were telling me, well, I ain't really seen nothing about the TKO shit like that, so I can't tell you when it's gonna start. I did see when they came out and they said some of the effect that the Muhammad Ali Act won't be changed or anything like that. But as far as Dana White
they ain't gonna change that shit.
but as far as, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's a great thing actually.
Exactly.
But as far as Dana White and Turkey getting the TKO league, I don't know when it's starting. It got what, next year? Maybe. I don't know. Shout out to HLD in the building.
What's going on, guys? We're gonna rebuttal. Answer your question. Starts in January.
Okay, so it started in January.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So, everything happens, man. Dana just did an interview, man. He trying to get rid of everything. If he leave this way, he whispering Turkey is say, stop getting these niggas all that money. That's what's going to happen too. Watch what I tell you.
I think we get a little bit confused. They're just establishing their own league, and then whoever wants to follow through with they can, and whoever doesn't.
So is that the league? So they only going to utilize the Ring Magazine belt in the TKO league?
Correct. That's what he wants to use. Correct.
Yeah,
well, what they want to use is no longer use the rankings from any of the sanctioning bodies, but of the Ring Magazine.
Mm-hmm. Hell, the Ring Magazine. Okay, I ain't even gonna say too much about that. All I'll say, I believe I seen they pound for pound ranking not too long ago, and it was ridiculous in my personal opinion, but I could be wrong. Maybe that was ESPN. That might have been ESPN.
Hey, Doug, let me ask y'all a question. When they say Ring Magazine, first thing I think about is the magazine, and it's not the belt. How about y'all? I'm just being real. How about y'all?
There was a time De La Hoya on Ring Magazine, wasn't it?
He sold it to Turkey, but when they say Ring Magazine belt, I think about the magazine.
Yeah,
I actually don't. I don't think about the magazine in itself. I've bought here one or two selective magazines because of the covers and shit, but when I think about the Ring Magazine, I literally think about that Rocky belt, man. I think about that lineal belt.
Yeah. I think I'm old school, man.
But HLD
Austin California on Ring Magazine.
But we talked about this HLD right before you got here. So the lineal title, right? That's always been when number one versus number two of the division fought each other.
Well, it's when that's how you earn it. Number one versus number two when there's no actual
lineal champion at the time.
In that division, correct.
Right.
So that would be the way you get it, unless you take it off the guy who is
the lineal champion. Agreed.
Right.
We agree. So my thing is though, when you have all these other sanctioning bodies, and here's the reason, you have guys moving up in divisions, and when you move up, you get that sanctioning body can move you up in their rankings, so you can fight. Say, if you're a champion at 35, you move up to 40, you can get moved up in the WBO, like we were talking about with Keyshawn Davis. He got moved up to number one in the WBO, so he can fight the champion now, right? The thing is how do you get rid of the other belts and only have the lineal title?
Very similar to what the UFC is. The champion of that division is the lineal champion. And it's as simple as that.
Let me ask y'all a question. I hate talking about the lineal bullshit. When did they start back talking about the lineal? Does anybody know?
100 years ago.
No, that's not true. When they started really talking about the lineal shit again. Do you know, Doug?
I played the fifth.
The lineal belt's been established well over 100 years ago.
When did they just start? They wasn't talking about it though.
Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder?
Tyson Fury. That's it. Exactly.
No, you got to remember, it's because it was under Oscar De La Hoya, who's doing a piss poor job with that fucking company. That's why it wasn't being spoken about.
It just that I don't pay that lineal shit no mind. I'm just.
I do. I think it's a very prestigious honor to know who the fucking real dude is, and I think it carries weight. The thing is, like I said before, then Oscar De La Hoya did a really piss poor job of managing and running that company to the damn ground. It's a shame that an American establishment of a company had to be sold to a foreigner outside the United States for it to be put some respect back on it and to be run like a company that it should be. But hey, the man is doing, I think, wonders with it. Magazines are flying off the shelf. There's a reason why Topps is back in the game with baseball cards. You know what I mean? We haven't had that forever.
Hold on, people actually still buy magazines?
Yes.
I mean, ain't nobody buying no damn magazine, man.
Yes. This latest cover that's coming out is now David Benavidez on it.
Son of God say, will we see promoters merging since we went out of boxing channel apps?
Who knows? That's a fluid thing. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I think, and just to be honest, I think there's gonna be a time where I think the PBC and Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? If one or two things gonna have to happen, because they ain't gonna compete with Turkey the way he's throwing out money right now. They're not gonna compete alone. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna see some type of merger, some type of deal where they're gonna have to be in business with each other, so they can make some big fights as well, outside of just allowing Turkey to make all the big fights.
I expect Top Rank to make an announcement soon. They've been waiting on what's going to happen with the network deal that Turkey was going to get for Zuffa Boxing, and they already got that. So they're now under Paramount also. So now Zuffa Boxing or TKO, I don't know under what real name they're going to go under, but that company is going to be fighting on Paramount also. So now that we're going to find out what the network deal is for that janky boxing, right? Because it's a new company. I'm not saying it's bad. It's that we don't know how good it's going to be. But whatever deal they got, Top Rank is going to want double of that with anybody else. And that's where they're going to come into play here probably in the next month or two. You should see the Top Rank making their announcement, who they make a deal with.
Well, we need it, because what's the last Top Rank card we done seen?
July 29th, I think it was.
That was the one with Emiliano Vargas on there, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Him, I think Shushu was on there. I can't remember what was the main event. I can't remember what the main event was that night.
Oh, that's who else he called out, Dub. He called out Shushu too.
Cromel Moulton? Yeah,
he calling out everybody.
Man,
and that fool needs to shut up and get in the gym.
Yeah, Xander was the main event on that one.
Xander.
Hey, all I'm saying is, I think Shushu will put hands on Cromel Moulton, bro.
Man, all them niggas will put hands in that dude.
Everybody, bro. He's a meatball, bro. He's a meatball with gloves, bro. I seen him fight on the last fight he had, and it was on the on Mayweather Instagram channel. Somebody was recording and playing it. Well, this kid ain't nothing, bro. This kid is average, and let's hope he don't pop again.
I agree 1,000%.
He's average. 1,000%. I don't see nothing spectacular, man. He's got a great physique, and he may be on the juice for as far as I can tell.
I don't want to put that on nobody's name. I don't know nothing about that. All I'm gonna ask is this.
I do.
Well, hey, you know more than I do. I ain't got no problem.
If he was on the juice, he'd be a little bit more cut up than what he is.
No, bro, that kid looking cut up, bro, more vascular than 24-year-old men that I know that are on that shit.
But didn't that man come in like 9 pounds overweight in one of his fights,
bro? I don't know if it was this last fight, the fight before that they pulled him off, and the dog ate the dog ate the testing, bro. They don't know what it went missing.
The dog ate the testing.
Yeah, the dog ate the testing, man. They the dog ate my homework, and bro, they had to clean that all up, to try to give a good public
perspective on what was going on, but he messed it up, man. He told them that. I know what's going on. Floyd whispering in his ear and telling them to call these niggas out. That's what's going on. Floyd say, call these niggas out. That's what Floyd doing.
It's the same thing as like Jaleel Hackett. Jaleel Hackett is not even ranked. You're gonna be not even ranked, and you calling out champions, bro. You gotta be ranked. Yeah. You're not even ranked.
Yeah, we talked about that before you came on, and I gave them my honest opinion. Even though I'm from DC, I said, yeah, the most overrated fighter in boxing mankind history, Xander Zayas, will beat Jaleel right now.
Bro, Jaleel need to look out. Look out. I told her, bro, man, get to your grinding, stay focused, and watch out for those slip and falls, man, because they're kind of dangerous for you. Because that's how he pulled out of his last fight.
Yeah, he's all right. He's just in a tough division. He needs 2 more tough fights. Then we'll see when he at from there, man. But HLD, you wasn't on the show. What did you think about the Terrence Crawford video?
What I think when you put yourself in a position to get pulled over and you got 2 guns in your car, it is what it is. Simple as that. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. What I should come in is that every person needs to see what Bud Crawford did. He complied. He didn't get his ass beat. He got a ticket, went home. God bless him. Simple as that. He would have acted a fool. We would have had a different story. It's as simple as that. Comply. Do what you're told. Put your ego in your fucking pocket, and you make it home. That's what you do. So I commend Crawford for doing that.
Bill said the same thing. We said the same thing, so we agree.
Really? Hey, that's all I got. There's nothing else to say.
Yeah. Hey, stick your hands out the damn window when they got once they done
do what you're told. Do what you're told. That's it. Look, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
You're hanging out with. Look, the thing is, everybody just thinks that you, bro. There's rules and protocols to everything. So when you're carrying a gun, licensed or not, because that state is open carry, it's normal procedure when you got an infraction and police officers know that you got a gun in the car, that they are going to drive. They're going to now make sure that gun is legally registered. It's simple as that. That's going to happen every time. But now when you got not only 1 gun, but 2 guns with 2 individuals in the car, they're going to be more on it to make sure that those 2 guns are registered to those 2 individuals. That's just normal procedure. I don't see what everybody else is trying to say because I don't get it, but I know for a fact that if I am if I got a gun, I know that legally registered and licensed to carry, if that's the case in the state that I'm in, that if I get pulled over...
I ain't hear nobody. Did people say something about it, or why you saying?
Well, I mean, on Twitter, everybody's saying that it's all racism and stuff like that, and I'm like, no, man, that's just normal procedure. That's just normal procedure.
I think the cop was black, so it can't be racist.
Well, whether he was black or white, I really don't care. The thing is that everybody's making a big deal of, look, man, if you're hanging out with a gun, it should not be no big deal that you know that a cop is gonna pull a gun on you if they pull you over for something else. Now, I get it if it was for no reason and they just came up, but no, he had an infraction. I don't know how true the infraction is about the reckless driving. I don't know I think it was for like gunning it or speeding momentarily or whatever the fuck it was. But that's normal. I heard the little midget that was in the back of the car because I want to get maybe a first-hand story of what was going on.
Don't just say little midget, say Coach Malachi. Yeah.
All right, Coach Midget Malachi. I heard him on. No, you don't want me to name. You don't like me naming people from other channels, but I feel like I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna die.
You can say him. Coach a good coach. He's okay. He's one of the first dude on my channel when I first started. Him and B.
I rock with Coach too. Hey, shout out to Coach Malachi.
Good dude.
I can't stand listening to his goofy ass.
You don't like nobody, do you?
Very few and far between.
Hey, look, we're about to start racist. If you ain't, what he like, Puerto Rico.
No, well, are you 2 Puerto Ricans, bro? Because what the fuck? I had nothing to do with that.
I got good hair. So
get killed, bro. I needed to. I had to see because I want to know at least firsthand that I found out he was in the car. So I'm like, okay, let me listen to what the man got to say. Look, he crying. I thought I was gonna die.
So what
I'm like,
saying?
bro,
What you saying? He's a fanboy? Is that what you saying?
I don't know what he is, but he sounded like a bitch to me. I'm just calling it. You're in a car with two men who've got guns in the car, but then you be afraid that the cops pull guns on you, but you're not afraid of the guys that got guns in the car. I mean, that's part of the territory, man. That is all part of the territory. That's the way I see it. So I mean, I get pulled over, my gun. Well, all right, that's officer.
But this is my thing, HLD. I live in Georgia, right? I got a gun in my car. Most of the time when I'm driving, if not every time, I got a gun. And anytime I done got stopped by the police, I go ahead and I say, hey, yeah, they're gonna ask you, are there any weapon, this, that, whatever, license, registration. I always tell them, yeah, it's a gun in the car. But it's registered, it's mine, whatever. They ain't never pulled no gun on me. Never. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying.
See, I'm the same way.
Was it at 1 o'clock in the morning?
No, in DC you can't carry. In Virginia you can. I got the license in Virginia. DC, your ass going to jail. See, this is what I tell y'all about a lot of these people. I don't want to bring this stuff up, but live these different areas that they got the right to carry, state, and all that. They feel secure and like they like that. DC, New York City, you can't carry no gun. So you got to talk the talk and walk the walk. And that's automatic 5 years if they catch your ass. So,
but it's legal in the state of Nebraska. It's legal in the state of Nebraska. But the right side, the times that you were pulled over with your hammer, was that at 1:30 in the morning?
I told them they seen the gun on the floor 2 cents.
And I understand that, but no, it wasn't that late.
It's a different circumstance, you know what I mean? And so I'm look, man. To me, it's part of the procedure. It's part of it when you're carrying a piece. You're carrying a piece. You gotta expect that. You're freaking out that somebody drew a gun on you. Oh my God! I'm like, yeah. Then you're not about that life. You're not about that life.
Hey, I'm not about that life at all. I'm not about that life at all. And only reason, I carry a gun for protection, and I hope I never use. I hope I never have to use it.
Amen to that. Amen to that. I absolutely. I totally understand where you're coming from, though, with that. But the media perception or the social media perception and all this and that, I'm hearing, man, I'm like, shut up. Bunch of fucking crybabies.
I don't even want to talk about Bud no more. I'm done with Bud. So let's move to the next thing, man. Let's move to the next thing. WBO, HLD, Dub, we talked about it. Keyshawn Davis, #1. So let me put it in this scenario. Post Shakur Stevenson and T.O. fight. T.O. wins. Not T.O. Shakur wins. Is Keyshawn Davis going to tell Shakur, we got to do this? I'm about that life.
No, Shakur already said, if I move up,
he might change his mind.
But this is the same dude that say, I'm not going to fight my brothers. Some of the softest shit I've ever heard in the sport of boxing. I ain't never heard nothing that soft in my personal opinion. But he done said that. He said that if I move up and win, then I'm going to drop the belt. I'm going to drop it and move back down, which I disagree with that completely, me personally. But I mean, that's what Shakur, he already done said that. And that's the nonsense in it, in my opinion. If you're going to move up to fight this man, and then you mess around and win the fight, and then you're going to drop the belt. So for what? What you dropping the belt for? Why don't you defend the belt and continue to fight the other champions or fight your mandatory, who would be your brother, supposedly, not your blood brother, but your brother, according to you. Why wouldn't you fight him? Like Mike Tyson said, if you my brother, why we ain't going to make money together in the ring?
You guys got I know what it appears like it to be, but that's not the way the WBO works. Just because you're the number one in position does not
Doesn't
make
mean
you
you're the mandatory.
You're the mandatory. You either got to go through an eliminator, title eliminator, to proclaim that spot. Same thing that Xander Zayas had to do. He had to fight 2 guys to proclaim that number one mandatory spot, even though he was number one for over a year. So it doesn't work that way with the WBO. Had it been another one,
I don't know how it works. I just want to know, will they fight?
You know what? I'm gonna say if it's a long if Shakur is able to beat Tito.
Turkey offer one nigga 15 and the other nigga 10.
Oh, they can't deny that. I doubt they'll deny that.
They not getting 15 and 10 for nothing.
I'm
trying to make a fight, Dub.
Yes, Jab Queen, I have. That's why I'm not crying about this shit. That's no big deal. No big deal. Especially by an authority. By some chump ass fool on the street, might be different. But from an authority,
yeah. Some of my stories, y'all leave this channel.
I mean, like, really? Do what you're told. How about that? That's what we need to be spreading. Comply, and you go home.
Oh, now you ain't gonna hold on. You ain't gonna go at my sister now. Come on now. You gonna be
in
order.
I ain't going at her. I ain't going at her. I'm just spread that word. Comply, and you go home like Bud Crawford did with just the ticket.
I'm about to say, I know I ain't talking to Jab Queen like that, man.
I got no discrimination, man. It's 2025. Men and women, we equals. We equals.
Exactly, Mr. Shelton. 15 million, 10 million, they fight. I don't give a fuck what nobody Dub say. They fight.
They not gonna get that though. They not getting none of that.
You never know, man. Turkey got the money.
You never know.
I think if it come to those two, we might see one get 5, one get 7. That'll be that's.
They ain't gonna do it for that, man. No. He know he got to raise the stakes if you want them two to fight.
Man, what type?
He might get them both.
You're gonna.
What if he get them both?
Hey, they gotta fight. Well, man, look, I'm taking folks at their damn word, man. I'm just taking them at their word now.
That's your problem.
Shit, I'm just taking them at their word. That's it. And so, if this man gonna sit here and say, I never fight my brother, I don't think they really worried about the money. Hey,
I think money talks. I think money talks, especially in this fight game. You know, if it's and
you gotta remember, Doug, Tank ain't there no more, so you ain't getting no money fighting him. So where else you gonna get their money from?
That's what the T.O. fight for.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll end up seeing T.O. and Keisha, and I don't know, man. I mean, we're just playing a hypothetical because I don't think Shakur is gonna be no to him T.O.
And sometimes it's good to play hypothetical. You know, it's good to play it because you never know what's going to go on. Because Keyshawn hinted that he would fight him. Shakur now, you know.
I'm just telling all y'all now, even though I love y'all, I'll fight any of y'all niggas for pay me $1 million to fight y'all. Hell, pay me $200,000 to fight y'all. I'm fighting all y'all.
Do you have evidence of this?
I'll fight all y'all for that.
So that'll be for about $100K. All right. Take off.
I'll do it. Fuck. It's a fight. Nigga, when we was growing up, niggas was fighting for free. What you mean? Niggas was fighting for free. It wasn't nothing but what you mean?
Hey, man, at our age is a case of CTE. You know, that's a big price.
Hey man, look, I got bad knees anyway, so. Hey, Dub, you gonna in the middle of the fight, you just take a knee like Tank do, and just hey, ho, I need a break. I
need a break. Oh, coming out, you're out.
Did either one of y'all see Devin Haney training lately?
I saw that one video.
The one where he was throwing the ball against the wall.
He's working on his left hook, right? He's working on his left hook. That was it.
Bro, that was lunging. That was a lunging wide hook that he was working on. If that's what he was trying to work on.
That's it.
Oh, you're kind of covered because of your thing.
Nah, I got my whatcom on. That's why you can't see it.
Yeah,
But
but
Devin Haney working on his hook. If that's all he need to work on, what else he need to work on?
Man, he got to work on. In my opinion, I think he got to work on his entire game. You should always be working on your entire game. The fight, Junior, man, I think you should be focusing more on defense.
Yo, Rick, yeah.
Hey, shout out to my brother Rick Chin. Hey, salute to the sunny side, man.
In the field, what's up, Rick? Is that dude?
Hey, Rick, I got the real peace sign up right now, my brother. I got the real peace sign
up. Right side pounder and chat. Ain't nothing going on, man. But that fight is really going to be interesting, man. What Devin Haney need to show up to least beat Brian Norman? I told the one that fought Lomachenko. Which one you say, Doug?
Nah, you don't want to. He sat in the pocket a lot with Lomachenko. That ain't the
okay. Well, that's my opinion. Which one did you say? You said Lenoir, right?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I would say the Kambosos, Devin, the boring jab and grab, that type of stuff. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
you to win that fight, like
the record breaking 58 hold fight.
You don't. It ain't no reason for you to go in there sitting in the pocket with that man. The man got bricks in his hands. We done seen it.
He gave Lomachenko lateral movement, worked on the jab, pitch stood in, and got out when Loma came forward. You know what I mean?
He stayed in the pocket way too long against Loma.
He's not going to sit there and bang with Brian Norman. I don't think that's the case. But what I'm saying, he's going to have to do more than what he did to Jose Ramirez. They fighting in Saudi, right?
Yep.
Or what they fighting at?
Saudi.
They're not gonna give him a running man. He can't be the running man in this fight. It ain't gonna happen. They're not gonna give him the fight.
I didn't think he ran against Kambosos. I thought he clinched.
No, there were points in that fight that it went like 40 seconds without a punch being damn thrown, bro. That was boring as shit. But I think if there's gonna be a combination I think it's gonna be of that Kambosos and Regis Prograis. That's a combination of both styles and him coming in Benavidez. What I mean by that, coming in like 185 pounds, 190 pounds in the ring. You know,
I don't think he should come in. He'll be too heavy. He'll be way too heavy at that size. And
well, he already comes in at 175, 170, I think. No, 165, 170 is his weight.
We don't know that. Where you seen that at?
Oh, we seen that at the California State Commission when they released the numbers.
Okay.
He came in at 165 versus Regis Prograis.
You said 180.
Well, I'm saying he's moved up in weight from 140, so I'm going to give him a few extra pounds that he could come up now.
Add 10 more pounds.
That's 15.
It's just a little, just a little.
Oh my God.
Man, I will say this though. I will say this, and literally, I was on my way to the store earlier, and I was thinking about that fight, and I have to say, man, Devin, as a boxer, you know what I'm saying? Man, you got to be a true boxer to go out there and put hands on Junior like that. That's what you got to do to win that fight. You got to go box, and it ain't just about moving. Man, you got to let your hands go in spurts and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to win this fight. Like I think HLD wanted to what he just said, how he fought Kambosos and how he fought Regis. It has to be that style of fight for him to have success. And so but at the same time, I want to ask the opposite side of that. What Junior? Because if Junior just gonna stalk, right? You got to be able to cut the ring off.
I was thinking of the same. I think what Junior's let's say it is that type of a, chicken shit running fight. He's just gonna have to go at him crazy and hit him wherever he can hit him. Arms, chest. Just down the middle. Just bang him up no matter where he's at. he's gotta let it go. He's gotta go for broke and not let him just go around and look like he's just chasing him. No. You gotta bang him up. You gotta go and bang him up. No matter how ugly he looks, you're not gonna. One thing he ain't gonna do. He ain't gonna outbox the boxer when he's at that style like that. What you're gonna, all this shit about cutting, man. You need to jump on his ass. Jump on his ass, be a pitbull cruise, and land anything and everything on him until you break him down. That starts doing that Canelo shit, banging him on the arms, dead in the chest, body shots, hip shots, all that crazy shit.
No, I understand that. Real quick, look,
go ahead.
I was gonna say I wanted to go back real quick because we answering all questions from the chat. If y'all got a chat, I want everybody in the chat. If y'all got a question, put it in the chat. Son of God, he asked the question earlier in the show that we didn't get to. He said, for the panel, ever since Mayweather made boxing about money, it's chasing a bag, killing boxing, and he just dropped another one saying, should boxing bring back 15-round championship fights to increase KO to bring back the excitement?
Well, they can barely do 12, so that question is not even worth answering. They can't even do 12.
Yeah, these guys don't got the mentality for it.
He want to do 10. He don't even want to do 12. He want to do 10. They would die doing 15.
These guys don't have the mentality. They're not cut from the same cloth as those men.
And chasing bag is what you need to do to feed your family.
It's always been about chasing the bag. The only thing has been more exposed about it. That's all. We talk more about it. But it's always been a lot of fights didn't get made because the bag wasn't right in the past. So it's just that it's exposed more, and we don't need. I don't think we need to be talking about it, but it's out there so much. So it is what it is. But I think chasing the bag has always been the primary gear for all these fighters. They want to get paid.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. The whole bag situation, I do think that somewhat chasing the bag because, man, I went back and I was watching Floyd. I watched a bunch of his fights the other day, right? And before, people forget about Pretty Boy. Before Floyd was making all that money, and Floyd only had 11 fights as Pretty Boy. What he had, 39 fights as money? Floyd didn't just go out there chasing the bag from the beginning. He went out there and established himself, you know what I'm saying, took tough fights, rematched guys. Floyd, of his era, Floyd fought damn near everybody outside of Paul Williams. They want to say that he ducked what's my brother's name? What's the dog, man? What's his name? No, not Vernon Forrest. The one with cement in his damn gloves.
Oh, what's called that beat Cotto to death?
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Margarito.
They say he ducked Margarito. They say he ducked Paul Williams. You know what I'm saying? Winky right. But he fought that Floyd as Pretty Boy. He fought damn near everybody. Damn near everybody.
Exactly.
And so there was chasing the bag is cool. At the same time, you have to establish yourself before you start chasing the bag. You got to truly establish yourself.
He didn't make his first million. I think was not until the Oscar De La Hoya fight.
The De La Hoya fight.
Right. And so, so I think you're right. He's had about 10. He's had about 10 fights after that. That's where he got paid, right? And so, exactly what you're saying. He earned it.
Yeah. Well, I understand what Doug's saying, but I 1,000,000,000% disagree. That was the past. Inflation is up. Housing is up. Life in general is up. That was 10 years ago. 15, well, how long ago it was? Things done changed. Time done changed. You can't go back today's salary to these salary. Telling these young kids that you got to fight 10, 15 fights just to get a big payday, they'll look at you like you fucking crazy.
But
they will look at you crazy.
Hold on. I'm not even saying 10 to 15 because most of them done fought 10 to 15 already. I'm talking about him fighting 39.
They make Floyd said he made what, 100-something thousand fighting Oscar? How much did he make fighting Oscar?
No, he made that was his first $1 million payday was Oscar.
Oh, let me make sure. I forgot how much it was. You know,
I think it was $1 million and some change. I could be wrong on that. I think it was $1 million and some change on that fight.
you know,
But
times have changed, though.
But you also got to look at Oscar. But you also got to look at Oscar. Oscar has sat there and developed himself to be the golden boy. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Oscar fought everybody.
Yep.
Remember, Oscar, when Pernell Whitaker was sparring with Floyd, Oscar was fighting him in the ring. Even though I thought Oscar lost that fight, he took that fight even back then. So go ahead.
I'm just saying that's what these kids don't get. The blueprint is you gotta fight everyone and anyone that's a name early on so that you cash out later on. Bud is cashing out now at the end of his last 3 fights or so. Because before that he was making decent money, but it wasn't all above $10 million like he did in the last 3 fights now.
Right. So I agree. I think that when Floyd made this blueprint, the blueprint wasn't, well, become your own boss and then you can make all the money you want to. It was, no, you go out and you beat the top guys, you continuously compete with the top guys, and then as you start to get into the second half of your career, 30, after you get about 30 or so, then you start being able to pick and choose, as Floyd would say, I earned the right. I earned the right to pick and choose my fights.
Yes,
I get to pick and choose.
You're the long-time established champion, and so that means a lot when you're talking about a young buck coming up, right? And so the young, and that's a storyline. The established king versus the young pup, and that's a storyline in itself that sells.
But at the same time, I think Bud did that. I think Bud, he did it the Mayweather way more than a lot of these guys are.
Y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Come on up in here. Put whatever question you got, put it in the comment section. We will try our best to answer. But I'm about to start some shit with these two dudes. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I do, man. Let me hear. Everybody's saying this the Bud Crawford Earl. Y'all both agree, right?
Hell no.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well,
no, I'm gonna give him this. I'm gonna give him this. He's
let me finish my question. Let me finish the question.
Okay. No, but you want me to say if he was, this is his era. I'm like,
if we take away Bud accolades, right? I know you can't, but let's just play after take away his accolades. You sure Canelo still ain't? This not Canelo Earl? Why still not Canelo?
He just beat Canelo. He just beat Canelo.
So one fight make you
it's not just one fight though. It's not just one fight. So you see, and this is what y'all want to do.
Question.
And I'm telling you what I'm telling you what you're trying to do.
You ain't tell me. Damn.
Nah, you out of order. Nah, you out of order, man. You out of order. So look, I think Canelo has had a hell of a run. Hell, I can't say I got nothing but love and respect for Canelo.
So one fight make Bud.
Hold on, man. Let me finish. Are you gonna let me finish? Nigga, can I talk?
Yeah.
There you go. You had to lay the hammer there, bro.
So when it comes to Canelo, the thing is in Canelo's situation, in my opinion, the reason I say this is the Bud era over Canelo is because Bud, hell, he actually took the fights that we wanted to see him in. And when I say that, we clamored for years to see him versus Keith Thurman. Not Keith Thurman, excuse me. Errol Spence. For years. We done clamored the same time we've been clamoring for that fight. We've been clamoring for Canelo to fight Benavidez. And he ain't fought the man. It's absolutely Bud's error. Absolutely.
I think you got to divide it in two ways. As the fighter, and because they gave him what should have been a draw the fight. He's the fighting man of this era.
That's not supposed to be a draw, HLD. You out of order.
It should have been a draw.
It shouldn't have been no damn.
But like I said, they gave it to him, so we got to go with that. So,
do you have evidence of this?
Yeah, though, you just watch the fight. He didn't do shit for the first 5 rounds. He didn't do shit for the first 5 rounds. He won all his rounds decisively in the second half. I wouldn't take that away from
Did anybody else have in the chat? Did anybody else have this as a draw? If you had it as a draw, put that in the chat that you had it as a draw. I want to see how many people say it's going to be a draw.
More than 95% of the chat is going to be on code, man. Let's stop that.
What code? What code?
Yeah, come on now. Now,
so
but let me finish. I had my point that as a fighting man, he as a fighting man, you know, you got to give it to Bud, because of what he just kind of accomplished right now. But I bet you he does not outsell Canelo. Still. He does not outsell Canelo, not in the draw of the stadium, not in pay-per-view.
But hold on. Now we pocket watching. That ain't got nothing to be.
I'm just letting you know what makes it the Bud era. So I'm just clarifying, as the fighter, yeah. As the man who's gonna sell more and do more, no, he ain't gonna outsell Canelo.
So you telling me what make it your era is what you sell? That's what you telling me.
No, I'm saying that there's 2 different factors in this. He doesn't own. Blood does not own both of them. So he's not the fighter, and he's not the. He's the. You know, is either you're the fighter and the seller. You see, that's why I couldn't give it to no Tank just because he sold. He wasn't fighting nobody. So in this case, still with Canelo's resume, he could still outdo Crawford. Big time.
I just don't. I have no clue because
which is why we're getting a rematch.
When we okay, hey, and but I think Bud will put hands on Canelo again. That's my opinion. But when we're talking about the fighter of this era, how does money even come in? We're talking about boxing.
I just said it's the fighter. You got to give it to Bud. By a hair. He's not like levels above Canelo. Let's not play that game.
I didn't say he levels. He just styled on that man.
He what for the last few rounds?
Man, stop it, man.
Hey, Dub, wait a minute, Dub. I really don't understand what you keep saying. So what you're saying is, I know you will correct me. Just because Bud beat Canelo, that means that's his error.
Hold on. The question.
I'm asking a question. I don't know.
And I'm gonna answer. I'm answering. I'm answering the question. So if Canelo is the man of this era, right? But he loses to Bud Crawford, who also, when we talk about selling, Errol Spence, one of those guys that was until he got destroyed by Bud, respectfully. Until that happened, people thought, hell, me personally, thought Errol Spence was one of those guys. And Bud go and beat them guys the way he beat them? Absolutely, this is Bud era.
So you just named one person, though. Canelo destroyed a whole bunch of niggas.
I named 2 right there.
Okay, you named 2. Canelo destroyed a whole bunch of niggas.
Who?
Come on, dude.
Hold on. He destroyed the same guy. He destroyed the guys that you say are the the most overhyped guys in the sport.
1,000%.
Hold on.
We acting like Crawford destroyed Canelo. You only got 3 of the same highlights throughout the YouTube and Twitter. 3 of the same highlights of moments of when Crawford kind of went on.
I'm gonna address you in a second.
What, 30 seconds of a 12-round fight?
You in a second because you've been wrong, very wrong about what you said. I'm gonna address you in a second about that. Going to what Lou said, I want to address that first. Lou, when you talking about Canelo, you the same person that said that this man beat 2 of the most overhyped fighters in the sport of boxing. outside of Xander Zayas, according to you. Hold on. Let me finish. Nigga, let me finish.
You gonna go and talk about the least niggas that he fought. Earl is more than 2 fighters.
All right.
Am I wrong? Earl is more than 2 fighters, ain't it?
So you telling me that go ahead, Lou. I ain't even go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I can go if you. I can go
to the people in the chat, and I'm gonna let y'all run with it. Let me tell it to the people in the chat. I'm just gonna name some names. You know, the people who was like that when Canelo fought him: Austin Trout, Floyd Mayweather, Laura, Cotto. You know what I mean? Triple G, Danny Jacob, Kovalov. I ain't even gonna name the rest of them. I can just name them. So where is them people on Bud Crawford's resume? HLD, anybody in the chat? Where's them fighters on Bud Crawford's resume?
Those guys were not fighting.
Ricky Burns, bro. Ricky Burns.
Hold on. Those guys didn't fight in Bud. They didn't fight in his division. The second thing is he beat the guy who beat them.
Postal, man.
Right,
Who?
I don't understand.
Postal, man.
I don't
Who
understand.
that guy? Who that guy?
What is the hate for Bud? What is the hate?
Who that guy?
See,
you better put some respect on Postal.
Now I know what y'all do. When y'all don't have an answer, you niggas be like, what's the hate? Why is the hate for Bud? See, that's y'all bullshit. Not on this channel. You know that. Y'all say that shit because y'all ain't got nothing to say. Ain't no hate for Bud. I just asked y'all one simple question. Where are them fighters on Bud Crawford's resume? You said it Earl, right, Doug? He the man of this Earl. And you only named 2 niggas, Spence and Sean Porter.
I didn't even name Sean Porter. I didn't even name Sean Porter. I didn't even say Sean Porter.
I'm giving him Sean Porter anyway.
We were gonna give him. We ain't got no choice but to give him Sean Porter.
I'm just asking the questions. So y'all can't handle the truth on this show. You know.
What truth can I handle? What truth?
You say the Earl, but you still ain't no number 2 niggas. That's it.
So what you telling me? What you telling me is that Bud Crawford. Okay, you're saying Canelo this is his era right now. That's what you're saying, correct?
I said just for argument purposes. We can still make it that it's still Canelo Earl. That's what I said.
Okay.
Especially if he knocks him out in the rematch. Holy shit.
Canelo ducked more smoke than any fighter that we done seen in a long time.
We going by what's on people's resumes, man. Y'all, oh my God, man.
So you give him Kovalev. Hold on. You give him Kovalev. You give him Kovalev, right? You give him Kovalev.
Nigga, can I talk?
Hey, you know you got to utilize.
We can say Bud Crawford ducked the whole 54-pound division out there for Marzamov. We can say that.
We can say he never defended not one of his undisputed title runs. Not one. He didn't defend 140. He didn't defend 147. And is he gonna defend 168?
Because he moved up, and every time he won undisputed, he moved up. In this situation, I think he's moving down. So
he's not gonna defend again.
Again, for what?
The saying goes, you're not the real champion until you defend your titles. That's what I've been heard.
But all right, so you go beat the number 1 guy in the division. All right.
Defeat him again in a rematch. I think that's what's gonna happen, guys. I really do.
It's not gonna be no damn rematch.
Yeah.
Canelo don't want the smoke, bro.
Bro, he's
what you HLD? What you make of the elbow surgery? What you make of the elbow surgery?
I don't make too much of it. It's probably a little cleanup. You know what I mean? That's normal shit. Little loose cartilage or something like that. They just cleaned it up. Orthoscopic surgery, you know. No big deal.
It was orthoscopic.
I think that's what it's gonna be. I don't think it's nothing major.
Okay.
I don't think, you know what I mean? Kind of like a cleanup of the knee. Same thing with the elbows. I don't think much of it. Maybe some loose cartilage and they'll just clean it up. you know. But in the business, it sets up for the rematch. Oh, my elbow wasn't that. That's why my punches weren't hitting him so hard. For the selling of the fight, not for an excuse, but for the selling of the fight, it sounds good. You know, Canelo's gonna be in better shape now. You know, that's what I'm gonna hear Maxwell say, and all those chirping parrots on that sellout commentary team. That was a sellout commentary team that was on that Bud card. They were all chirping for Bud.
I mean, I listen to the fights on mute anyway, so I ain't hear nothing that. Hold on, you talking about Max? What's the?
Max Kellerman, Andre Ward, who's his number one solidified hater. Who else was on there?
I don't know.
Oh, Coppinger. Coppinger was also on there, and that other guy.
Hey, I got a question for the panel in the chat. Do y'all know these people? I just want to ask y'all a question. Marty Robbins, Ron Boyd, Anthony Mora, Dirk Campos, Angel Rios, Andre George, David Vidala, Hardy Perez, Sidney Sesquire, Brady Prescott, I know him, Elijah Sanabri, and Audrey Clemov. Do y'all know them guys?
I know some of them. I know some of them.
Are they all part of the Red Cross or something? I mean, well, who are those guys?
Them was Bud Crawford opponents.
Damn.
Them were Bud Crawford. I'm just trying to make an argument. I just want to do some, that's it. Just as argument purposes. I know a lot of you motherfuckers in here want to cry now.
Are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry.
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
You know who's doing the exact same thing? Boots. Lining up all these tomatoes, man. Same blueprint as Crawford, man. Lining up a bunch of tomatoes, making it into his 30s with a nice bigger guarantee per fight, and then maybe collect a few big paychecks. That's what he's doing.
Max Kellerman really disappointed her in the way he commentated. He disappointed me too, and I fuck with Max. He said,
I did too. That
I didn't hear the commentary. So.
I listened to it the next day because I was watching the fight live on a panel. And so I couldn't have the volume up. But the next day when I watched it, bro, that entire panel was like, damn, that was bad.
This is outrageous. He said, this is outrageous.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Man, what? Hey, man, I'm going to have to I got to host the show, man, so I can play some of my drops since Lou want to play this nonsense that he playing up here. Respect.
But he made a point with that list. There's a lot of. I mean, I always make points, but Dub ain't gonna listen because he brainwashed. So it is what it is.
I'm brainwashed by who?
He brainwashed.
Who
I asked you one question. I asked you. I mean, I didn't really like your answer. I didn't.
Yeah,
you couldn't really tell me why this is Bud Crawford era when I just, went through Canelo resume and Bud resume.
Well, you got to be fair. They both gonna have a lot of tomatoes on there.
He tried to tell me just because Canelo beat Bud beat Canelo.
But you went back to
fighters.
You went back to what 2012 or some shit naming dudes.
What, on Bud?
Did you not?
On Bud? Well, I could have. What do you want me to go back to? Because Canelo got like 68 fights, so if I go all the way back there,
that man, Bud won his first championship against Ricky Burns. Hold on. Let me finish. So Bud won his first championship against Ricky Burns. We agree on that, right?
How old was he then at that time?
Shit, I don't know how old he was, but I think it was in 2013 or something like that.
It was 2014.
Okay, 2014. Then he fought. You didn't name none of them guys after that. You didn't name Gamboa. You didn't name Delorme.
Well,
You didn't
Canelo
name.
has
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me finish.
Yeah, do you? I'm trying to call him
Nigga, can I talk? Nigga, can I talk?
So go ahead.
You ain't named the Ricky Burns of the world. You didn't name the Gamboas.
That guy.
You didn't name Thomas Delorme. You didn't name Hank Lundy. You didn't name Victor Postile. You didn't name Beltran. Who else he fought? Shit, Molina,
Julius and Dango, Phyllis Diaz, Jeff
and Dongo, Jeff Horn.
Dongo.
I wouldn't give him Benavidez as senior. I mean Benavidez junior. I wouldn't give him that one.
Why?
I didn't think that it was peg leg. Respectfully, it was peg.
Yeah, right.
He had shot himself.
Hey, and he made it 12 rounds, bro.
So what would be the point of me naming them?
Hold on, but you didn't name the Amir Khans, the Kell Brooks, the Sean Porters. You ain't named none of them guys. Every fighter that you know, if we go back to the beginning or the early point of their career, we can name niggas that we had no clue who they are. That's what you went and did.
Hey, so Ricky Burns was his first title, right?
I believe so.
Okay, the hardcore.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Most of these guys are the hardcore.
He was 26.
These guys don't know none of these niggas.
Who cares?
Oh, Nas, who cares?
We talking boxing right now. I ain't talking about the casual fans.
Know who the niggas was.
I'm not. Hold on. Wait a minute. So, bro, this is crazy work. It's crazy work. So when I'm naming these guys, well, the casuals don't know them now. Well, the casuals. Do you think the casuals knew who Austin Trout was? No, the casuals didn't know who Austin Trout was. Did the casuals know?
The casuals back. Wait a minute. Can I answer your question?
Go ahead.
The casuals back then did know Austin Trout was because he was the champion.
I don't think, man, the casuals don't know who the champions are. They have no clue.
Oh my God, y'all is tripping. But that's all I wanted. I just wanted to start something. You know, I'm done. You know, I just wanted to see. It can be debatable. It can be debatable. That's all I'm saying.
It can be because look. The bottom line is there's not a fight where Bud is gonna sell anything and make the same type of money that he just did with Canelo, and the same goes for Canelo. That's why look, a little elbow surgery right now for October 13th, I think it is. They said he's scheduled. So that gives him about 7 months of recovery and everything for Cinco de Mayo. I expect that rematch to be announced. With the new and improved Canelo with his elbow fixed and everything, all that shit that they're gonna push that shit to sell the fight.
Not fighting
hold on, real quick. I want to ask Lou this. Lou, I want to ask you the same question in the same format. I just pulled this up. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask you the same question that you just presented us.
I wasn't born.
What you mean you weren't born?
I wasn't born. Question. I know the question. You're going to go back to Canelo resume and name all them dudes. I wasn't born.
You was definitely, man. You older than me. I was born during these fights. I was born.
I'm looking at it right now, and I'll be a little fair. After Ricky Burns, right? You know, he's collected. I'm not saying elite names, but at least names that are recognizable. You know what I mean? Along the way, after Ricky Burns' fight, I'm not saying they were all of the elite because I mean, he did undisputed quickly at 140, and there was not much for him to do there. But just a few names that are like the Molina Jr., maybe Felix Diaz. Let's see who else is not a name that's important after that. You know, I think Israel Madrimov is extremely hyped, but he was a title holder. The dude is over.
You can't use him because ain't nobody know who he was. You know,
right?
Some of us.
You know, but if you look at the resume after Ricky Burns, you know, he was fighting. How can you put it? The guys that were there to be fought. If you know, I will give him that.
Do people know who Matthew Hatton is? Outside of him, big. Do people know who Matthew Hatton is?
Yeah,
do people know? Do people know who Ryan Rose is?
Yeah, I know who he is too.
Ryan Rose is Derrick Rose's cousin.
Alfonso Gomez.
No, Benito Gomez.
You
yeah,
know
man.
who that is? Everybody know who that is.
The casuals don't have a clue who that is.
Bro, that's a Puerto Rican sensation right there, man.
I know who he is. Y'all know who he is, but the casuals don't have a clue who he is.
Yeah, me and Rebuttal don't know shit. We just come. We don't know who the fuck they are, bro.
I'm not talking about y'all. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the cat because Lou brought up the casual fans.
Oh my
shit,
God!
But we don't even know who those guys are, man. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say, man. We just fucking with you, bro.
Did they know who Rocky Fielding was?
Oh my God, that's funny.
I'm asking. Did they know who Alvy Yildirim was? No, the casual didn't know nothing about none of that shit. What are we talking about?
Yildirim was the one who was given the mandatory spot, right? I think that's who he was.
I'm not talking about what he was given or what he was. I'm talking about.
No, that's how I know him. I'm saying.
Do the casuals know who he was?
Yeah, he got his ass whooped in a robbery, and then because of the robbery, they gave him the mandatory spot to fight Canelo. That's how I know him.
The people that Canelo done fought, they know Floyd. They know what's my boy name, man? Kirkland. They probably don't even know who Aries Landilora is. Respectfully, I say that respectfully. They know Shane Mosley, Kermit Citron. They know them guys, but did they know Austin?
It's a lost cause, man. It's a lost cause for you, champ.
It ain't no cause. I'm just telling you, the same way you want to discredit Bud Resume. If I want to go back and do the same thing, I can do the same thing. And you utilizing your. But utilizing your standard.
When you say the Earl,
you said you wanted to start the smoke.
If I name Bud Earl and Canelo Earl fighters, Canelo fought the better fighters. It just ain't nothing you can't defend it.
Right. Let me ask you this: if Crawford, if they were to announce Crawford is going to fight Janibek next,
would anybody know who Janibek is?
And then they announce Canelo versus Shiraz. What fight is going to sell more?
Canelo Shiraz.
Yeah, it will. With no title on the line. While the undisputed champion at 168 is having to go to 160 to fight, look for a fight. See what I'm saying?
Matias is fighting January 10th. Why he not fighting earlier to Dalton Smith?
I think there's something going on, and they're announcing that. That's false announcement by these people. They're just putting pressure on Fresh Productions because they're goofing around with the dates. They were supposed to fight November 29th, and then they moved it up to January. And I don't know if that company has got the $2 million.
Magazine just put this out.
I know.
January 10th.
They're chirping, but that's not the reality. Is that the contracts have not been sent out yet, and I think Dalton and what's that midget guy that was in love with playing in love with Clarissa Shields from across the pond, that little white boy. That Bam Rodriguez whooped his ass.
Say it again. What was the question?
Who's that? Dalton Smith was talking on an interview with the midget guy that Bam Rodriguez whooped on.
Nick Ball?
No.
He's
Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards.
That's the guy. So Sonny Edwards is part of the Dalton team, and they're talking together in an interview, and he's letting shit out. He's letting shit out like, yo, I don't think that they want to make the fight. They've already changed it twice. They got till next week to have the contracts ready, blah, blah, blah. within 90 days, the money has to be put in there because all they put down is just down payment of that first bid. But doesn't mean that they do they have the money for the entire thing? That is, it's a small company, so I don't know, something fishy's going on there with that. And maybe Ring Magazine and Turkey people trying to put pressure on them on the media. Either you're going to make it happen or you're going to sell us the fight. Because remember, that fight was supposed to be on Turkey's undercard.
Janabek is about to make an announcement. If him and Carlos Adonis fight, who do you guys got? Put it on record. People in the chat. Who do you guys got? And do you guys know who they are?
I'm going with Bronco.
Both of them are. Yeah,
I'm going with Bronco.
I'm going with Carlos Adonis.
I'm going with Bronco.
I agree. I think, man, I ain't even gonna lie. I think 160 for Janabek to make first off. He damn near died. He damn near died in the locker room. And the second thing is, man, he'll be the longer puncher in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He got the reach advantage, good power. But I think Carlos Adames, I think he's really underrated. And yeah, I would pick Carlos Adames to win that fight versus Janabek.
He's okay fighter. He's a little bit inconsistent on how he comes in, but I think he's a better fighter and he's more acclimated to that weight because he started at 154, Adames, and so I think Adames will win that fight. I'm not too high on that division. Period. I think it's garbage, but
yeah.
But I got Adames. I think Bronco, 12-round decision.
I thought, hold on real quick, HLD, let me ask, and you, Lou, as well. Did y'all think that he beat Shiraz Adames?
Yeah,
I thought he beat him.
I thought he beat him.
Turkey put that bullshit in there.
I thought he beat him.
Hey, Turkey was over there talking to the damn judges. So, hey, Turkey said, let me pad these manila envelopes out accordingly. Because this is way too close for my...
That's not what happened. You got, he opened the envelopes. He walked by them and just whispered, "Remember, I got your passports."
Oh, hey. Hold on, they didn't even get paid. They was on hostage. They was on hostage status. They was on hostage status. That's crazy work. That what it looked like. That what it looked like.
Let me ask y'all, what fight that's coming up is going under the radar that might be a hell of a fight?
I think the Lubin Virgil Ortiz, I don't think people are giving that enough attention. I think that's going to be a fire fight. I love that fight. So you let me know. I don't know if I can pick that one to be under the radar, but I think that's going to be a hell of a fight.
I think the Anthony Mason and Anthony Mason. Damn it! Why did I keep on saying Anthony Mason? I
was about to say the basketball player.
No, I know. I keep on saying that, and then I don't know what the fuck. Abdullah Mason.
Hey, Anthony Mason did like the fight. Now he liked the fight.
Yeah, he liked the fight.
He liked the fight.
But Abdullah Mason and this young buck, I think that's gonna be a hell of a fight. That's gonna be a hell of.
What's the brother from the UK? I know exactly.
Noakes.
Sam Noakes. Yeah. Now, I think Abdullah's gonna cook this man. I think
man. You gotta watch this guy.
I done seen Sam Noakes fight. I done seen him fight multiple times.
Sam Noakes is in his prime, undefeated. He's got a good inside-out game. He likes to fight too. I mean, he's not an old wash guy. He's not a rookie either. The guy's got some experience under his belt.
I don't think he's fast enough. I don't think he's fast enough. I don't think his footwork is good enough.
I don't think that other Mexican was fast enough to drop his ass. I don't think he was all that. I thought he was garbage juice, and he had him on his ass twice.
Agreed. But then he got stopped, right?
The thing is, this guy is not going to get like that. This guy's real. This guy's not that guy. This guy is got pedigree.
How about the Bam fight? How y'all think that Fernando Daniels?
That's not even spoken about, bro.
Yeah,
no.
I don't know.
Bam needs to get out of that division and start moving the fuck up, bro. Because
I don't really know too much about the guy he's fighting. And I watch boxing, but
that division is ass juice for him, bro. He's gonna become like that girl from in boxing, the Gabby Fundor. The hell, man! You gotta move up and weight and get some competition.
Yeah, Bam gotta go up to 122.
What weight is Bam at? He's at 115?
118.
No,
he's not. I think he at what? 112, 115?
112. Here, let me look it up. I think he is like 115.
I'll look it up. I'm looking with you. Let's see.
Flyweight title. Super flyweight.
That's 115, ain't it?
Yeah, but 112, 115, right?
No, yeah, 115.
115.
115.
He needs to move up to 118, man, because Junto Nakatani just left that division. He's now in the Monster Inoue division at 122. So we should expect that fight later next year. So now that 118 is open, my man, after this fight, you need to move up because you got a good run of your name, but we need to see some like real fights. Like real fight, not all these old guys that you've been fighting, because he's been fighting a lot of classic old names. But
hold on, who is Bam fighting? What's the dude
he's
name?
fighting Fernando Daniel Martinez, 18-0 guy. You know, not a scrub, but nobody expects much out of it.
Is that the dude who beat Scrappy?
Let's see here.
I could be wrong about that.
What's Scrappy's full name?
John. What's his last name?
If it's with a John, I don't see no
Ramirez,
John.
Ramirez.
Scrappy
Ramirez.
I don't see a Ramirez on his resume. He beat Kazuko Ioka twice, and Ancajas. He beat him with a whole bunch of UDs.
Hey, shout out to my brother Champ Ross. Champ Ross, he know way more boxing than I do. If y'all ain't in Champ Ross League, y'all need to jump in Champ Ross League because Champ, man, he run a hell of a league. Champ have me, man. We got fights coming up this weekend that I ain't even know was coming up, and I got to go research to pick who I got to do research in this league, man. So y'all go show my brother Champ Ross some love, man. Salute the Champ. But I done seen Martinez fight. I believe I've seen him fight. I just can't. Oh man, I can't remember. I just don't remember it. It wasn't nothing that stood out to me. I really want to see Bam fight Roman God or Chocolatito. Let me just put it that way. I want to see him fight, but Chocolatito old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The only fight for Chocolatito that makes sense and that makes sense with my mind is him versus Nonito Donaire. That's the fight that needs to happen. And let them close out their chapters in this great career of two legends who are about to be first ballot Hall of Famers. But it should end with those two.
Nobody wants to see old ass Nonito Donaire.
Hey, I do.
Hey man, shout out to Nonito, man. That's my brother right there. I love Nonito.
Man,
that's my brother.
I'm ready to pay for that fight. I'm ready to. Hey, I saw Nonito cook a young dude, bro, in his prime to get that interim belt. And I'm like, damn, you know, like he's in a point where he has to be selective of who he fights. Obviously, he's not gonna fight the A+ killers, the young bucks. He can't do that no more. I don't think it's good. But these you know the next lower level guys, he can eat them up. His experience is just too much. Too much.
Yeah.
I want to see him in Chocolatito though, man. I would love to see that. That's a pay-per-view fight for me. I'll buy that fight.
Hey, we know it's gonna be action. We know that.
I just think they're the two best of this era in those weight classes, bro. Simple as that.
Man, when Bam, go ahead,
dog.
I was gonna say when Bam whooped what's my boy name? Rumvasai. When Bam whooped Rumvasai, man, that shit hurt me to the heart, man. I rock with Bam, right? I root for him, but I done always rooted for. I thought I wanted Rumvasai to whoop all them guys, and he, you know, he struggled. He won his fair share, and that whole era, at least they was mixing it up. But man, I was always a big Rumbleside fan. When Bam cooked them, I was like, man, god damn, bro, you got it. Hey, it's over for you. It's over. Just go on and let it go, man. Go on and let it go. And I think, hey, that'll be if for some reason we get, and I don't think we will, if Nonito were to fight Chocolatito, which I don't think will ever happen. If we were to get that fight, I would love that fight. I don't think we'll ever get it.
They don't want it. Chocolatito team don't want it. They don't want it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why not. They don't want it.
Don't Bam train with Chocolatito team?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
So I mean, it is.
But then Bam grew up under the wings of Nonito and the Garcia gym back in the day. He was like 10 years old and shit.
Yeah. Uncle Shelton, just because a brother was 39, I still rock with who I rock with. I'm gonna rock with you until you get beat, and not even till you get beat. I'm gonna rock with you regardless. So I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Rumbleside, man. Rumbleside, in my personal opinion, I think you're a Hall of Famer. I think all guys are, because they all fought it. Him, El Gallo, Chocolatito. I think they all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, because that's what the sport was. What the sport used to be about was fighting your contemporaries, and they all had wars with each other. Like
they did.
I like that. That's what drew me to some of them lower weight classes, was them having the wars that they was having and getting smoke with each other.
Those other two names might make it in, but first ballot walking in, yeah, Chocolatito and Nonito are walking in. Those other guys might not.
Old ass niggas, man. Y'all making people leave talking about these old ass motherfuckers.
Well, shit, we talking boxing.
That's not boxing. That's ancient.
Man, that's boxing, man.
That's ancient.
Hey.
Rebuttal says they're old enough to be on. They're old enough to be on exhibition fights, man.
Exactly. They need to be fighting Jake Paul, man. Get out of here.
Shout out to the great Roger Mayweather, man. You know? Most folks don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah,
and I can't help it. I can't help that they don't know shit about boxing. I'm still gonna talk about it.
Mayweather will even say, man, stop talking about them old motherfuckers. He'll say the same thing right now. Y'all talking about niggas, people don't even want to talk about no
Who cares what they want to, man? Hey, listen, we talk. See, hold on, Lou. Nigga, can I talk?
We talking about stuff we want to talk about. You know, we don't do this for us. I got to teach you, young nigga. We do this for the fans, not for us on this panel. We do it for the people in the chat and the people who's listening who's not in the chat. It's not all about us. It's about entertaining the people in the chat. I gotta teach you sometimes, young nigga. You know, I gotta teach you, champ.
You absolutely correct.
It's not about us though. It's not about us all the time.
No, you absolutely correct. You're right. You know, go ahead. What's the next topic? Go ahead. Move us forward.
People saying Jamel Charlo and Boots Ennis are the most dangerous fighters for Bud Crawford. Do y'all agree?
No, I don't agree.
If they're gonna fight at 60,
yes, they're gonna fight at 60.
I still
let me think about this.
We ain't seen Mel at 60. We seen Mel at 68. We ain't seen Boots at 60. We ain't seen Bud at 60. Bud looked much better at 68 than Mel did, proven by the same fighter, them both fighting the same guy, Canelo Alvarez. So I would say, in my personal opinion. Now, if you were to say Maul, hell, that's shout out to Champ Ross again. Maul is the one that we ain't seen, but Mel, hell, I don't know what he gonna look like.
Mel didn't face a Canelo with an elbow injury, man.
Oh, here we go with the elbow. Here we go. That's why I brought it up. Earlier. Hey, next week, Lou. Next week, Lou, you gotta let me host the show next week, bro.
All right.
Be honest, I don't think.
I'm hitting the button on HLD with that one. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Do you have evidence of this?
To be fair, man, I'm tapped in with with the Mexican community here and there, and I don't. You got your one or two like like in every fighter's got is extreme crazy maniacs, but overall, I don't got the Mexican community making a big deal out of this loss at all.
But that ain't what we're talking about.
Because they already knew he was done.
You know what I mean? No, it just. Even when he lost to Bivol, I don't think it was like, oh my God, the world is over. I don't think they carry it like that.
Well, why do they care if that nigga fight Benavidez?
I don't think they have a care if he did or he didn't.
Why not?
I mean, like if he does, he does, and if he doesn't, he doesn't.
Julio Cesar Chavez, and I hear them saying that he's the greatest Mexican fighter possibly of all time.
No, he's not.
I'm talking about Canelo.
Julio Cesar Chavez himself says it's Canelo.
Okay, that's fine. All I'm saying is Julio Cesar Chavez, that nigga fought everybody. Oscar De La Hoya, who he didn't fight? Who he didn't fight?
Go look at
Yo. If you heard those names that Rebuttal if Rebuttal to start mentioning the names off of his resume, we'll be here till tomorrow about a bunch of tomato cans.
Exactly.
We'll be here till it'll be next Tuesday. It'll be next Tuesday.
For a good 6 fighters, man. I'm telling you.
Okay, so who got a better resume, Chavez Jr. or not? Hold on, Chavez Senior, not Junior. Chavez Jr. He in jail, respectfully.
No, they let him go already, man.
Oh, they let him go.
Yeah, he let him go. Come on, Mexico.
Shout out to him.
They can't.
The cartel said we're gonna shoot this shit up if y'all don't do it.
The government cartel of Mexico let him go quickly, man.
He said the government cartel of Mexico.
Nah, stupid.
They ain't gonna hold that dude in, bro. He's an enforcer. You know that? Chavez Jr. was an enforcer. He's the guy that walks in when you got you hanging upside down, and then they open the door. You're gonna get your ass whooped.
But you know what? Chavez got a good maybe 10, 15 fighters on his resume though.
Does he?
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you.
He got Mayweather. He got Monty Bumpers, Rocky Lockridge, Evan Rosario. He got some people on here.
But who did Chavez duck? Who did he duck?
He got Melvin Taylor.
He didn't duck anybody, I think. If the money was there, he was fighting him.
Hector Camacho, Pernell Whitaker, Frankie Randall. He got some people in here. Oscar. That's when he lost. I seen that at this old theater in DC. I went to see that. That when Oscar put them paws on that nigga. He was done after that.
Yeah. That was abuse, bro.
He fought Costa Zoo. Iron Robinson, so he got some good people on here, but he got 1,000 fights now.
Well, hey, all I'm saying, and shout out to the great brother Ivan Robinson. I got a chance to talk to him a couple times. That nigga funny as hell. Shout out to him.
Eric trying to be funny, y'all. Eric trying to be funny.
What he say? Did Bud get out?
Yeah, he trying to be funny.
Bud ain't never get locked up, did he?
Nah, he just trying to be funny.
and real quick, I will say the other thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lou. Y'all know, and this more y'all area than mine because I was still legit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't remember all the fights back then, but I believe he fought Oscar twice at least, didn't he? I think he lost both of them.
I think he did.
Yeah,
I think he lost both of them, but I believe he fought Oscar twice. He's don't get me the line. Did he stop Meldrick Taylor?
Yeah, he lost to Oscar in 96. Then he fought him again in 98 and lost.
Did he stop Meldrick Taylor?
The 12th round, 15th round, whatever round it was.
and what's the nigga name, man? I can't remember. And niggas don't remember him like that. I know him because my family, they know boxing. But what's the nigga name, man? Not Julius. God damn. Nigga last name, I believe Randall.
I said Frank Randall.
He fought him twice too, didn't he?
I think he did.
I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on none of this shit. Because
man,
like
he got 15 fights, man. He fought
what I'm saying.
Everybody twice.
Nigga fought bro. Like the nigga wasn't ducking no wreck, bro. He wasn't ducking.
Ain't nobody say he ducking wreck, but he just ain't fighting certain people. I think they came up later and he just didn't fight them. But he fought the people though.
Hey man. So, but all right. So real quick, I want to ask y'all this. I gotta ask y'all this. And Lou, we gotta get back to your question in a second. But best Mexican fighter of all time. Who would y'all put? Who? And I want to start with HLD, Lou. Who y'all got as the best Mexican fighter of all time?
I got Canelo. Okay. I got Canelo.
I gotta give it to Canelo.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm out of order.
Yeah, I give it to Canelo, and of course, close second would be Julio Cesar Chavez. It's it's 1 and 2, and it's not like major. Oh my God, total stuff, but it's Canelo. I got Canelo.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Some people gonna say Salvador Sanchez and all that bullshit.
Yeah, I've heard that argument before, and I can never accept it.
Salvador Sanchez was what? He was 22 when he died, wasn't he?
He was 20. He was 23. He only fought in one division.
I can't.
You know what I mean? And so I can't give it to him, to a guy who only fought in one division. You know what I mean? So it's just no way I can put him up there.
And because he was so young. If he was so young.
And hey, granted, he beat Gomez.
See, this is why I hate when people bring up old when they say Johnny Dempsey and Sugar Ray Robinson and all these people. How many niggas was born when these niggas was fighting? How many people do you niggas that wasn't born who had to go on YouTube to see who they fighting? And the guys that they fought, how do you niggas know they was good in that?
Even with Ray Leonard, I had to go back and watch like the fights that were available for me to watch because hell, there ain't have.
You got to be a historian to want to watch all those fights and shit.
But it ain't even about watching. I had to go read about some of this shit, to be quite honest with you. I had to go read about it.
To get an understanding of how people, were.
Okay, and I'm going to give y'all a perfect example. Perfect example, y'all. I'm going to start the fights that Salvador Sanchez fought in the 80s. I know like 3 of these dudes, maybe 2. He fought Danny Lopez, Ruben Costello, Danny Lopez again, Pat Foy, Juan Laporte, Roberto Costina, Nicky Perez, Wilfredo Gomez, I know him, Pat Cardell, Rocky Garcia, I know him, and Azuma Nelson.
I don't know outside of Azuma Nelson, I don't know none of them dudes.
See, I know 3 of them dudes.
3 of those guys are Hall of Famers. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Did you say? I don't know if you said. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he fought. What was Gomez's first name? Gomez.
Wilfredo Gomez. The problem with I had with the Wilfredo Gomez fight that it was Wilfredo Gomez who was going for greatness, moving up from 122 to challenge the 126 pounder. It wasn't like it's a smaller guy going up to challenge the bigger fighter. And so,
do y'all understand what I'm saying, HLD Dub?
I didn't know. I don't know. And outside of reading about a lot of these guys, right? Outside of reading about them,
he was 48-1, but who in the fuck is he fighting? See, who is he fighting? I'm looking at some of these dudes' records that he fought, man. See, people keep hollering names and shit like that.
I'll be honest. All right, Uncle Shelton, if you want to say I don't know shit about boxing, I ain't got no problem. All I'm telling you is hell, I'm an 88 baby. I was born in 1988. Hell, I didn't know what was going on
God
until
damn. I graduated high school in 88.
Exactly. So when it go a lot of the boxing that I know, I had to go back and I went back and research shit, bro. Like that's the only reason I even understand any of it. Because I wasn't even alive during those times. You know what I'm saying? So even when, like, I go back and look at Sugar Ray Robinson, right? When I go back and follow Sugar Ray Robinson's career, I have to go back and research the shit just to even get an understanding of what he truly was doing. When they say, I hear people say the pound for pound was made for this. And I'm like, well, I got to go back and see. A lot of that shit, it ain't me watching fights. It's me reading about fights or reading different articles and those type of things. So it is what it is. Clearly I don't. If in 1988 when I was born, hell, Mike Tyson in '89, Mike Tyson was possibly his best. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to go and watch some of those things, but hell, I didn't get into Tyson until I was 5 years old or so. And the reason I got into Tyson at that time is because, hell, I got to stay up instead of having the same way I got into the Cowboys. I got to stay up because I could watch these games played or I could watch these fights happen. We got fight parties going on. As a youngster, I get to stay up. So a lot that shaped a lot of my mindset as far as these fighters go. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Shelton, I know one thing. I know way more about boxing than you do. The only thing you do is fabricate, nigga. Stop the faking. You'll make up shit and want everybody to agree with it. Stop it. You know, y'all always say these names, Salvador Sanchez, Sugar Ray Robinson, and all these people, just because they won all them motherfucking fights. Like I said, name 10 of the niggas that they fought that was like that. You know, name 10 of them, but we don't know because we wasn't even born. I was born, but shit, I was a baby.
And if you was a baby, I wasn't even alive at the time. So
exactly. So,
like, shit, what you want me to say?
HLD wasn't even thought of. I don't know. You know, he might change his age. You know, like King Kong Ortiz.
Well, you mean I was in some protein grass in the fields before the cow ate it, and then my dad ate the cow before I got to my dad's nutsack? You know what I mean? Is that what we're saying?
HLD, where you were born?
Some time ago.
We ain't gonna ask that again. We ain't gonna ask that one again.
For DC say, what do y'all think about Ricardo Lopez?
I don't know too much about him like that.
Ricardo Lopez. Why am I drawing a blank?
Ricardo Lopez.
I don't know Ricardo Lopez like that.
You don't know too much about him?
I don't.
Ricardo Lopez. I mean.
I just pulled up his box rec. He fought. His last fight was in 2020 or in 2001 against. He was 51 and 51-0-1, one draw, 38 knockouts. Shit, I don't know nothing about him. I don't know nothing about him. I ain't finna lie. I don't know none of the guys that's on his resume.
How are you able to pull him up so quick? I'm looking at a whole. Man, there's a billion motherfucking Ricardo Lopez, bro.
You got to put the boxer HLD beside it.
The what?
The boxer. You got to put that beside.
Yeah, box rec.
The boxer.
Yeah, I'm in box rec, and I typed in his name.
No, don't do it through box rec. Do it through Google. Say Ricardo Lopez, the boxer, and it'll pop right up.
Yeah, but I'm saying in box rec, there's like 20 billion Ricardo boxers.
Ricardo Lopez.
Yeah, bro. I think my great grandfather's up in there somewhere with that.
I know one thing. He fought a lot of Chinese fighters.
Yeah, I don't know none of these guys. I'm looking at the names. I don't know none of them.
I know some of them. Not too
I
many.
I don't claim to be a historian. You know what I'm saying? Because hell, I think I'm only, like I said, I have to read about a lot of this stuff, and lucky for me,
Oh, it pulls up the most popular one. Okay.
I don't know.
Yo, he broke Mayweather's record, bro. He's 51-0.
51-0-1.
Oh, bro, Mayweather, bro. You no, the Mexicans got the record on you, bro. Hey, who put that in the chat, man? Now
my guy from DC.
I ain't gonna lie though. He was knocking shit out though. He was knocking shit out.
Hey, man, hold on. 51-0, 38 knockouts. Okay. I don't know who he beat, but I tell you, he
go on the
Mayweather's record.
Hey, HLD go up to Floyd with that shit. Floyd laugh him out.
Yo, you didn't fight. Yo, man, you didn't fight Ricardo Lopez, man. 51-0, man. No, his last fight was in 2001, bro. That's when Mayweather was starting, right?
Nah, Mayweather, he fought in the 90s.
He started like 99, 98, something like that, right? Something like that. It was towards the end of. Go ahead.
I'm about to ask y'all, man. The next up and coming fight, I think I'm really looking forward to. It could be a surprise finish, but I don't think it would be a surprise finish. Because if Yarde kept David Benavidez for the first 6 rounds, it could end. But if he don't, it's going to end badly for him. That's another fight I'm looking forward to.
It's another firefight. It's going to be a firefight.
Yeah, what's my guy name? David Morrell can stun David Benavidez. Yarde hit harder than Morrell. He can do it too. That's how I look at it.
I mean, he did go to war with Arthur Beterbiev. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think Anthony Yarde, man. Y'all call him Yarde. I call him Yarde. I don't know what his name is, but I just Anthony Yarde, the man. If it ain't, and I do think that he has a chance in the fight. Like you said, he got a chance early, but the man ain't got a gas tank. And anytime he faced somebody that actually got boxing skills, respectfully, I say this respectfully, he struggled in his last fight. He struggled in that fight. He got the W, but he still struggled. And I don't know. I would bet on Callum Smith over Anthony Yarde.
I think that's one of those style-made fights in that one. But for this fight, one thing I do know, Benavidez, I don't think Benavidez is stopping Yarde. He ain't stopping him. It'll go 12 rounds for him. He wasn't able to stop anybody, but he didn't stop Plant. He wasn't able to stop that old
Nigga struggled against London Arthur twice. He struggled in both of them. Well, I ain't gonna say he struggled the first fight because I think he stopped. I could be wrong. I think he stopped London Arthur, but London Arthur, in my opinion, he average, decent at best. You know what I'm saying? But man, he struggled that last fight with London Arthur. And I'm watching the fight. I'm like, bro, this fight is way too close for Anthony Yarde to be supposedly that guy. Like, bro, I think David Benavidez beat the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not high in Benavidez. I'm not high in Yarde. Either one of those guys. I don't think they're the best of anything of the best. I don't know, man. All I know is that Yarde is kind of like what we've been saying. Yarde has a chance probably in the first 6 rounds, and if not, then it'll go 12-round decision for me for Benavidez, and that's it.
Would I be shocked? Would you be shocked?
If Yarde knocks him out within the first 6 rounds, I would not be shocked. If Yarde knocks him out in the 10th round, I'll be shocked. Because of what we know about him. Benavidez, he's not a knockout guy. He's a stopping guy. Like, you know, he overwhelms you and the ref will stop the fight because he's overwhelming.
He's the Earl Spence Jr. Overwhelm you with punches.
Right. You know, and so I'm not, bro. I'm not high on that guy. I've never been. It's not. I'm not excited about that. About watching any of his fights. I've never been.
What's the nigga? What's the nigga name? Is it Tunde? Is it Tunde? It's something like that. The trainer.
Oh, okay. He's a podcaster too, right? I think he is.
I don't know. Is it? I might be wrong, but I don't believe the nigga don't believe in sparring. And you tell me a fighter that, like, that's one of the things I've always had a problem with Anthony Yarde is the nigga don't want to spar. Well, I ain't gonna say he don't want to spar. He don't really spar like that. But sometimes, but you got to get in there for you to, you know what I'm saying, to get your resistance up, for you to get your win. Fighting and training are totally different. And sparring is it's almost like saying, hey, bro, we ain't gonna scrimmage, man. In basketball, we not scrimmaging each other. Why the fuck we need to scrimmage? Matter of fact, scrimmaging, it allows us to understand what we're gonna do in a game. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and one of the things I always, as a coach, I would say, no, nigga, man, damn, just training. We need to be scrimmaging, man. We need to be putting it on each other. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, when you get in the game, I can't just sit here and tell you everything to do without you being able to understand how the speed of the game, how things are going to play out. It's different. And, okay, Tunde, however you say the brother's last name, I don't want to disrespect him. All I'm saying is if you ain't gonna scrimmage, then what the fuck? Like, you gotta spar, bro. You gotta spar. And that brother don't believe in sparring, so what the hell you doing? I disagree with it. That's why I think Anthony Yarde ain't never gonna be nothing special in the game. I think he had the opportunity to be.
Building.
Oh, go ahead.
The Free Sports Talk in the building.
It's not my brother Free, man. That's my brother.
Man. Everybody coming in late. But we got some breaking news. Virgil Ortiz is beefing with all y'all. He beefing with all y'all except me.
Bro, he's crying, bro. He's crying because everybody's calling him out for what he is, bro.
Let me get it out, HLD. He is getting annoyed from you niggas saying he ducked Boots Ennis. He said, we both was offered to fight. I said yes. His side said no. So how am I the one ducking? Well, Virgil, let me tell you how you are the one that's ducking. Because at first, you was offered to fight, and you said you wasn't going to be ready for 2 years.
48 months? No. He didn't say 2 years. He said 48 months. Well, his team said 48 months. His team.
Almost 2 years.
No, 48 months is 4 years.
I'm going over. Almost 2 years, nigga. You ducked. You was offered to fight. You said no at first. Now he said no. So now let's offer the fight again after y'all fight these. Virgil got a hard fight, but Boots got a cherry pick. So after that, offer them to fight again, and let's see who says no. Right? Y'all agree?
Who is offering to fight?
No, I'm saying after they both fight, if they both win, offer the fight again, and let's see who says no.
Agreed. Virgil, he pulling up. He fighting. Who Virgil fight? Lubin. He fighting Lubin, and then you got I don't even know who Lima is. Respectfully, to Boots. I had no clue who that nigga is.
He's the greatest Portuguese fighter of all time.
He Portuguese?
The greatest black Portuguese fighter of all time.
Hold on, you got white Portuguese people? Portuguese?
Yeah, man.
I don't know shit. I'm just asking.
Try to cross from Spain.
All I'm telling you is I agree with Lou. Both of y'all fights are around the same time. So because they're around the same time, y'all need to be in negotiation with each other if y'all both win. Y'all both win. And I'm going to tell you, I think that Lubin fight is a much tougher fight than what Boots got going on.
Oh, yeah. Boots ain't got nothing going on.
And so if Virgil get through that, I'm picking Virgil to win, but I think it's a dangerous fight. Erickson Lubin can box. He can box, and we done seen him fight.
It all depends on what type of punishment he can resist. You know what I mean? But it is a tougher fight than this Dimas guy. I do agree. Unless now, if Boots makes that a war, oh hell no, that guy's bro. If Boots makes that dude a world beater, going 12 rounds, that bro, Boots, you throw him away. Basura, trash.
Basura. Basura. Say it again, HLD.
Basura.
Basura.
Trash. Now, Lubin is a much tougher fight. But guys, they're not gonna fight each other. Not after.
You don't think they're gonna fight each other next?
No.
That's a big payday for both of them. When you
they're not fighting each other next.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't care. I want to see one of these niggas fight Jamel Charlo. That's just me. I know he ain't back. I know we ain't heard from him. I want to see Jamel Charlo fight.
Here we go. Man, Jamel Charlo is irrelevant right now. Yeah. That nigga is irrelevant.
I am more excited. Out of all the 154 fights in this year, I'm excited for Thurman and Fundora. That's what I'm excited for. I'm not excited to watch these two scrubs, bro.
Man, you just want to see Thurman get hurt, bro.
I want to see.
Got a lot of me.
I want to see Thurman. They're gonna announce it again.
Sometime.
And the new,
bro.
Ain't nobody believe that. HLD,
I
love you. HLD.
He's gonna knock him out.
You out of order.
Hey, he's gonna knock him out.
Thurman gonna knock out
Fundora.
Okay. All right.
I see Thurman putting Paul, and once he and you know that once he got him oh, I got you rolling, I'm gonna keep on coming. Pow. Done. He ain't gonna stop.
We're gonna be here the Tuesday after on this same show. All three of us, we're gonna be here.
Hey, Rebuttal's going against me on this one, but
No, I'm not.
Nah, you're not going for third. Don't you say? You said
deep down in my heart, you know I'm rooting for my favorite.
Yeah, I know you're rooting for him, but you don't got him winning, and I do. Yeah. I do. 100. That's the fight I'm excited for. You know what I mean? And I think it's a better competition fight than see. My problem with the Lubin and Borg-Ortiz is I just don't know what's left in punch resistance for Lubin. I really don't, and that's my because when they did the face-off, Lubin looked like a little bigger dude than Virgil. You know, so I mean,
Lubin, hold on, but this is my problem with that. So I think Lubin can punch, but I think Lubin and Virgil, we know Virgil, we know he a puncher. I think Lubin a better boxer than Virgil is.
Well, Virgil.
Oh yes, he can be, but he can't. But he likes to trade, man. He can't trade. I was watching that Fundora Lubin fight, and bro, he was putting hands and feet on Fundora, but then he got caught up into getting all those uppercuts and shit, and that fucked them all up.
Man,
you know, the last 2 rounds.
What are you talking about? I believe then Lubin got stopped in that fight. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Lubin dropped Fundora.
Agreed.
And then in the last 2 rounds of that fight is where it got out of hand for Lubin because Tree Man was landing those uppercuts on him and busted them all up.
But the problem, and I say this respectfully. Fundora got dropped. He got dropped, right?
He almost got stopped.
I believe Lubin got dropped early in that fight as well.
Yeah.
And then, in my opinion, I'm just telling you what I saw. I thought Lubin had success, but at the same time, shit, like you said, them damn uppercuts was fucking.
Right, the last 2 rounds. The last 2 rounds busted him up where they had to stop the fight, and credit to his team that did the right thing.
The man couldn't see, man. He looked like a damn Cleon.
Yeah, he was busted up, man.
That nigga Tony, put that picture up on Virgil Ortiz. If you remember, you got the picture. Put that picture up of not Virgil Ortiz,
Erickson Lubin.
Man, he beat the shit out of that dude, man.
In the last 2 rounds, it got out of hand. I think what they did stupidly in the corner is that they had him blow his nose, and that swole up his entire face.
What? Hold on. Hold on. What round he got stopped in? HLD. I
I
don't
think it
remember.
was
The 10th
It was
round.
a
Was
late
it the 10th
round.
round?
It's ninth
the
or
ninth.
10th.
The ninth. It was the ninth at the end of
Okay,
the
the
eighth.
ninth round. The ninth
I
round.
think it was. I can't remember.
I can't. I don't remember exactly, me personally, but man, Anderson Lubin can fight. That's my whole thing. Is that brother can fight, and he ain't, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Ever since outside of the Lubin fight and when he got stopped by Charlo, outside of that, the nigga he dominates shit. He dominates shit. He had when he had the he was on Pro Box, I believe, against the nigga. What's the nigga name, man? Oh man, I can't call the nigga name. But he knocked this nigga out, and it was a late knockout. But he was putting hands on the man the entire fight. Putting hands on him. It was I ain't gonna say close, but he was putting hands on that man. What's the nigga? Even the Ramos fight. I thought Ramos won the fight against Lubin.
Yeah,
I
had Ramos.
Yeah.
I thought Lubin had his
But you know what? I wasn't disappointed with that because I think Ramos was a big time letdown in that fight. Ramos shit his pants in that fight. He didn't perform as he was supposed to, and he let the more busier man win the fight. That's what happened.
I think Lubin had his back against the ropes too damn much in that fight. You know what I'm saying? You can't have your back on the damn ropes and nigga pressing your ass.
Yeah, but Ramos was not impressive, man. I was pissed off because I was looking forward to seeing Ramos because at the time Virgil Ortiz was not at 154, and so I thought it was gonna be him. I thought it was gonna be there was a trajectory of him and Xander Zayas, you know, the Mexican version. And when he did that shit in his pants fight with Lubin, I'm like, man, the hell. And he hasn't been impressive since. He has not.
Hold on. Look, after that fight, I believe he went in for what's the nigga name? The Journeyman, Rosario. He went in for Rosario after that, didn't he?
He fought Jason Rosario.
Jason. He fought Banana. Yep.
He fought a Jonathan Gonzalez after that. And then he fought a Rosario. He fought a Guido Emmanuel Scram. And he's now scheduled to fight Shane Mosley Jr.
Shane Mosley Jr.?
Yeah. Come on, man. Put some respect on it, bro.
Shane Mosley Jr.
Hey, look at that picture Tony put up. Dig at the picture. That's how Erickson Lubin look. You see it?
Hold on. Put it up live, Luke. I gotta go to the chat. I don't know nothing about it. All I'm telling you is I still got hope for Jesus Ramos. I got hope for him. I think
it seems like he's getting better.
But man, we need to see you fight somebody, bro.
I don't see him going nowhere. He's not who I thought he was gonna be.
I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was one of them guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he was one of them guys.
He was a blue chip. He was a blue chip, and the night that he fought Lubin was to be his breakout night, where he make a statement and he puts his name on the scene. And he
went backwards.
And he took a shit. Even if they would have given him the fight, he took a shit in that fight.
Damn.
I was extremely disappointed by him. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad that Lubin won it.
Do y'all think this fight gonna be entertaining or gonna be a dog? Or
Which one?
Foster and Cool Boy Steve Fulton.
Hold on. What was the question?
Do you think it's gonna be a dog or it's gonna be a good fight?
I think it's gonna be. Go ahead, HLD. You before me.
I think it's gonna be a semi-technical fight early on, but I think in the second half it's gonna have a mini war, and we're gonna be remembering that fight for that second half. That second half is gonna say a lot. I think we're gonna have a mini war after that because both these guys want this fight. There's some bad blood too. There's some bad blood in this fight, so I like it. But I think it's gonna be semi-technical for the first 4 or 5, and then I think Cool Boy Steph is gonna let it rip and whoop his ass. That's how I see it.
Man, I
It's
think
an exciting fight.
I think it's going to be an exciting fight as well. I think it's a dangerous fight for both fighters, but I think it's more dangerous for Cool Boy than it is Shock. And the reason I say that is because the credit I give the Cool Boy is he ain't fighting the other guy's fight no more. You know what I'm saying? He done became much more of a boxer after getting stopped by Inoue. He done became much more of a boxer. My problem is I think Cool Boy can box. Not Cool Boy, excuse me. I think Shock can box and Shock will fight your ass. And he gonna I think it's gonna be Cool Boy trying to box while Shock trying to fight. I don't know who I'm picking in this fight yet. I don't know yet. I can't tell you exactly.
Well, I'm being biased. Even though I interviewed Cool Boy, I don't care for Shocky Foster, so I'm going Cool Boy.
I think. Hold on. When give a breakdown of the fight, Luke. Respectfully.
I think a Cool Boy, since he switched trainers, he threw a little bit more punches. He's working off his jab more. He giving people angle more instead of staying flat-footed and letting people hit him. Watch the last fight when he fought Monster, then when he fought his last fight. Who he beat? Figueroa, right?
Figueroa, yeah. Brandon Figueroa. Yeah.
Giving him more angles.
And real quick, and he fought Brandon Figueroa much differently than he fought him the first time. Yeah. Brandon Figueroa, that first fight, he accepted Brandon. The first fight he accepted Brandon Figueroa's style of fight and fought the nigga on the inside for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying the first fight they was banging. The second fight he was more on that jab, jabbing him to death, countering him every time he tried to come in and just giving him angles. That was an easy fight. You know, Shocky kind of quicker and moved just like Cool Boy. So he, whoever established that jab first might win this fight. But a Shocky don't give out more. I think Cool Boy throw more punches than a Shocky falls. I have to look it up. A Shocky is more of a defensive-minded fighter. Just like when he fought Seiko, he was on the ropes all damn day, and that's why he lost that first fight. So I think Cool Boy is gonna win the fight by decision.
I agree that decision.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying decision also. I don't see there's no knockouts in this fight, but I do see someone outclassing the other guy. Shocky Foster, he's won those big fights on the overachiever. It was all heart, and I give him credit for that. But that's not, you cannot sustain that. You know what I mean? You cannot sustain that type of last minute winning. What's that team? Wasn't it the Vikings like a year and a half ago too? They were winning all their games in the fourth quarter and shit. And but when they went to the playoffs, they took a shit. And that's how Shocky Foster's been winning. He's been winning his fight at the last minute, and you can't sustain that with every fight. You got, and so I don't think he's got the consistency throughout an entire fight to carry out a plan. And I think that's where experience is gonna come in. Cool Boy stuff is gonna school his ass in the second half of this fight.
It's interesting to me because the last few times that O'Shaquie fought a boxer, right? He struggled in those fights.
Yep.
I believe he fought Robinson Conceição twice, lost one split decision, won a split decision, I believe. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. When he fought Ray Vargas, we know he's more of a come forward guy. That was a more easy. That was an easier fight for him. I think Cool Boy, if Cool Boy can find his range early and just sit there and box and him having Bozy in the corner, I think Bozy is the difference for Cool Boy. I truly believe that, and so I think that Cool Boy boxes is a better boxer than O'Shaquie is. I think it'll be a UB for Cool Boy, but I will say this. I think that O'Shaki carry a tad bit more power than Cool Boy does. I think he's the longer fighter as well. And because of that, I think O'Shaki got a chance. But man, Cool Boy, since he been boxing, right? Not sitting there trying to just fight your ass and accepting the fights. And when he fought Inoue, what he went wrong at is he accepted the Inoue fight and tried to sit there and fight his ass. That's where he got fucked up at, respectfully. And so I think that Bozy is gonna be the difference in the situation. And I'm picking Cool Boy, but man, it's gonna be a close fight in my opinion. I think it may be a split decision in that one right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a close fight in my opinion.
Even my future wife is on the show, Octavia. Say, what am I doing up late? I ain't doing nothing but, talking boxing, Octavia, baby. Yes, it's a special. I hope everything is well. I'll be to Texas to see you soon, darling. That's my wife, y'all.
Shout out to Mr. Roll Tide, man. Hey, fuck Alabama, man. Hey, y'all beat our ass.
I'm gonna ask you about the Georgia, man. What's going on with Georgia?
Don't do that, because then I'm gonna have to ask you about Notre Dame. So let's not do that. Let's not do it. If you want to do it, we can, but you gonna have to answer the same question.
Man, we're gonna keep it boxing, man. Fuck all that college shit.
There we go. Shout out to HLD for being level-headed.
Use ball, HLD.
HLD said, "I'm gonna be the level-headed one in this situation right here."
Talking about amateurs, man. Amateurs, man. Fuck out of here.
Man.
We ain't doing much on the lies and killing flies.
Yeah, that gonna be a technical fight, man. I just think Bozy is getting Cool Boy ready. I like the way he switched up, man.
I was gonna say real quick about, I don't think he's done anything extremely impressive, but people are joining his team, man. So good for Bozy, bro. People are heading to him, bro. Andy Cruz. You got Catterall, who just went left and is now training. Jack Catterall.
But you got to understand, in Philly, bro, Bozy is, and I say this respectfully, but in Philly, Bozy is, as far as training goes, Bozy is that guy in Philly right now. He's that guy.
I think what carries Bozy, that attracts all these guys. I'm not in there to know what's his technicality and how he trains, but I do know who I see when he interviews and when he talks. And I think he's very personable with these guys, that they can establish a close relationship with this man to where it makes it like they feel confident and with confidence that to hang around this man to train him, And so I think that has a lot to do with who he is. Because it's a lot of guys that different personality across the world. They're coming to him, man. So good for him. And shout out to Bozy. Man who said we'll take the Teal fight in a heartbeat. But we'll wait on that. That's the only thing I got against Bozy, man.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man. So it's getting late, man. Nice show, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
If you're in the car with guns, be man enough to know what comes with it. Don't be no pussy. Simple as that.
Hey man, hey, when I'm riding around, I got guns in my car. I'm allow. Hey, if I get pulled over, I'm telling the police, hey, I got registered weapons here. You know what I'm saying? And this is the United States of America. We got a Second Amendment. I don't want no smoke. But if you want to, hey, I'm just telling you.
Have you been disarmed, Doug? Let me ask you again. Have you been disarmed while they verify your registration?
Never.
Georgia's a little bit more lax then, right? Or were you by yourself always in the vehicle?
No, I ain't never been pulled over with weapons in my car with anybody else outside of my son.
Oh,
Me and my son, I have been in that situation, but all my shit is legal. So I'm gonna tell you, I got them, and like I say, I don't want no smoke. I'm not finna come at you as long as you. Hey, my shit is for protection. That's it. Nothing else.
Octavia said Lewis Tank talking about retirement. That's her favorite fighter. Should Tank take time off after this fight to at least think about it? I think Tank needs time off. If Tank goes, so do I. Once your mind is gone and you don't feel like boxing no more, Octavia, I think it's just time for him to go. If it ain't in him no more, baby, it's time for him to move on and let these other dudes fight each other and find a way to make some money. So I don't think it's over though. I got insights. I don't think it's over.
You sure nice. Lou.
I think he's going to take time off and take care of the stuff that he said he want to do.
Hold on, wait a minute. So should we take Tank at his word or not?
Not that you do that. That's you. I don't take nobody at their word because everybody got the right to change it.
HLD, what's your thoughts?
My thought is, Octavia, you don't gotta go nowhere, baby.
No,
you go nowhere. Oh, you're talking about okay.
I'm about to meet you, nigga. My boo.
My brother. Hey, HLD said, hey, don't go nowhere, baby. Don't go nowhere, baby.
You gotta go nowhere.
I got you.
I console you, baby. I hold your hand.
Oh, God. She said she want Tank. She said she want Tank versus Bud. That's her wish.
Oh, girl,
you
wishing hard.
You do not want that.
Yeah, no, man. You don't. Whatever Octavia wants, man.
Exactly how he
whatever she wants, man. We'll try to get it for you, baby. Don't worry.
Where's security at, man? Where's security?
He out of order.
All the way out of order. All the way.
Yo, hey, look, man. The guy. I hope he makes his money and retires, and that's that. You know what I mean? There's no reason to put yourself in so much anguish when you're a multi-millionaire and you got all that money, bro. Just hope you're not playing stupid with your money, because I see you buying a lot of too much bullshit ain't shit.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
You got my baby laughing at you. She's like, who are they?
Yeah, she got the eyes from me. She got the eyes from me. Octavia, you know who am I?
He don't like black people.
I'm your favorite Puerto Rican.
He don't like black people, I'll tell you. So he ain't.
Man,
look what he's saying, bro. Dog. You gonna let him say that about me?
He right. Hey, HLD. He the same nigga that get up here and be like, "Hey, Doug, I ain't gonna say it, but say it for me. I got you, my nigga."
Do you have evidence of this?
I got absolute evidence. Evidence.
But Tank, look, I really hope he does. Take your money. Hopefully he's well invested. Stop being a fool, spending your money like he's some, super A-list star. Because once that money stops flowing in, it stops flowing in, and you cannot be spending money like that.
I can vouch for him that he just opened up another apartment complex, so I think he's doing well.
Yeah, but that's not going to bring you $30 million in a fight. That's not what that is. That's enough. I'm not going to front, Pebble. You're not going to make millions of dollars like that. You got to live a specific lifestyle.
When did we become damn financial advisors for fighters?
I could be a financial advisor for anybody with that. It has nothing to do with anything like. Is that you're not getting the same amount of income in as it was before when you're fighting. So when you're at that level, you got to live a certain way, and you got to make sure your money's tight.
Everybody knows that, HLD. I think.
Yeah, well, I see a lot of Adrian Broners out there. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know. Everybody's not Adrian Broner champ.
No, but a lot of boxers are broke because they don't know how to fucking tie up their money the right way. They don't. So I'm just saying, hopefully he does.
Oh, had the chance against Tank. Yeah, he got a chance. That nigga about 9,000 pounds. You got a chance.
At 195 pounds, what is he? 6 feet?
I think they say he's 6'1".
With an 86-inch arm reach.
Hey, real quick. Best videos. Is that my brother Terrence? I think that's Terrence. I don't know if it's Terrence. Terrence, let me know if that's you in the chat. Respectfully, let me know that's you. Best videos. If it ain't, then yeah, fuck. Hey, keep tuning in to the show. Keep tuning in. Respect. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll tell you, he got a chance. He a big digger. He said, "Yeah, that's him." Doug.
Hey, shout out to my brother Terrence, man. That's my brother, right? Hey, Terrence out of order, but hey, he got some boxing knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He got some boxing knowledge. So.
Okay, well, I appreciate everybody. Octavia, baby, I miss you. Thanks for coming on the show. HLD, when I see you, it's on. I'll be flirting with my boo.
Oh, see my DMs right now, bro. No, I'm messing.
I appreciate everybody for coming on. Niggas Cannot Talk. See y'all next Tuesday, same time. You know, hopefully we'll hear something. Earl Spence Jr. just put a cryptic message up on Twitter. That nigga ain't coming back, man. Let that nigga.
What the fuck was that, right?
What he put up? Hold on. What he put? Man, y'all be so far ahead of me on Twitter. What he put up?
It was on Instagram, but they put it on him on the beach gnawing on some. I don't know what the fuck he was gnawing on. I don't know what the hell he was doing, trying to look sexy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he put some video up about he was telling the troll which kind to shut the fuck up. What's the dude's name? HLD, the biggest troll on Twitter.
Is that Ray Jackson or
Ray Jackson? Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Tank Davis just win that Ray Jackson, didn't he?
Bro, he took down his account. I don't know if he put it back up on Twitter, but he got so mad he took it down.
See, he deactivated it. See, the kiss is for me, champ, not you. Thank you. I'll be there, baby. I'm coming up real soon too.
I be worried about that. Hey, I gotta see you in person before I say any of that shit.
Oh, it ain't AI. It's real.
Hey, no. I ain't saying it's AI. I'm just saying, the nigga Pigeon. What's the nigga Pigeon from the UK?
Pigeon.
That nigga had.
He ever came on, Dub, when I first started 3.5 years ago. I used to bring him on the show and everything.
Pigeon be laying in the bed.
Yeah,
he be laying in the bed in his jail cell, man. Because that's what it looked like, bro. He was like
licking and everything. Then you can't understand nothing he's saying. I said, "Oh nah, Pigeon, we gotta go."
He came on my boy's podcast. He started his own little channel.
But we caught Pigeon. We caught Pigeon. Pigeon had named or he had created multiple accounts as females, right? And so a nigga and I say I ain't only call no names, so but he created those accounts and then jumped on the panel, fucked around and forgot that he had created the account, and we was like, hold on, this the new Pigeon.
Yo, so that's who. You know what? He was on. He was on. You know CJ, right? Dub. CJ Rich.
No, I know CJ.
All right, so he started his little channel and that, and this fool Pigeon comes on there, bro, and I'm like, dude, I know you don't know this guy, but you gotta get this guy off of here, bro. This guy's just trash of everything. Alcoholic, drunk. He's probably in the jail cell. His mother's about to call him from the basement. You know, like get this dude off of here.
Hold on, roll him with the punches. I told you before. Stop disrespecting the lady. We already met her. Everything. Stop disrespecting the lady. The lady is a woman, man.
Oh,
I mean, come on, man. Stop disrespecting people, man. Matter of fact, I'm putting you in time out with disrespecting my baby.
I ain't.
Oh,
you talking about Roller?
I'm talking about Roller. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Roller, man. Rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
But hey, man. Hey, it's always a great show. Anytime I can chop it up with boxing with y'all, man. It's always a great show. I think this was great tonight. And hey, we making something good happen.
He makes channels.
Hey, it's legendary what we doing over here, man. So salute to my brother Lou. Salute to HLD. And we don't never gotta agree. but we keep it.
Man, we never agree. What the fuck talking about?
But we keep it boxing. We always keep it boxing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Much
y'all take
love,
care,
guys.
man. We out of here. Y'all be safe out there. If you got
Peace.
guns, put your hands out the window. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.